Pre-stream scream already happened, but we should just make it like a intro every single time.
Scream every time.
Just
scream
open the window wider so we can do it louder for the neighborhood.
Hello, Shep. Hi, everybody. Hello, Olena Skywalker. Welcome back to Heretical Heroes. If you haven't heard of us, just know that we are a bunch of friends that play D&D every Monday at 5 p.m. EST. If you have heard of us, welcome back. Announcements real quick. We have a very fun sponsor announcement today, Sav.
So, Charisma 20 sponsors us, handmade D&D themed soap, but we have partnered with the Bounty Board to craft soaps based off of the elemental encroachment encounters that are going to be live all month. The first one, the Primordial Crag, is live now at charisma20.com, and you can also check on the upcoming encounters at the Bounty Board on Instagram.
Make sure you check the story. There's some voting stuff. It'll be fun.
It's super cool. Check it out.
And our code in our Eberron is still live for 15% off your order.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Charisma20. Thank you, Sav.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Other announcements real quick. If you, Mitch McConnell. No, if you miss part of the stream tonight, don't worry. The VOD will always be up on our YouTube on Wednesday at noon. Our recap is up there today as well. If you didn't watch last week and you need a really quick catch up, that's at Heretical Heroes on YouTube. And then we also have a Twitter that you can check out at Heretical Heroes for any sort of announcements or, I need to get better at tweeting on there. I'm just so bad. But, and then, other than that, Cameron streams on the channel.
I play video games every day of the week. Except for the weekend.
Except for the weekend, and everybody's working. And then, oh my god, what was the last one I was going to do? Oh yeah, just a reminder, because I totally forgot to say it last week. We are totally seeing everybody in chat, but we apologize if we don't respond or acknowledge it on the stream just because we want to stay as immersed as possible. But we appreciate your support as per usual, and we love you all very much. And with that, Saf, take it away.
Wasn't the Nor thing?
I don't know. That would be a Nick question.
Do you want to do that?
We had a supposed surprise.
Oh, got a gift. Can you grab that box right there?
We have a surprise from somebody.
So,
Thank you for the gift sub, Shep.
Yeah, this was brought during our D&D game yesterday.
Okay.
And I was specifically told. I actually have no idea.
Okay.
It was brought to me by Bennett.
Okay.
And he was like, "You can't open this until tomorrow." I didn't open it. We're gonna do it right now.
Okay.
We're gonna open it right now.
All right.
A gift for our heroes.
Oh.
A gift.
A gift for you.
For our heroes. Guys, that's us.
That is us.
We're the heroes.
Gideon's hit or miss.
We're the heretics. Chat is the heroes.
There's several.
What? Oh yes, that's
several.
Nor. That's
Speechless.
Speechless.
Oh my god.
At Speechless Bard on Twitter. Nor and her husband do leatherworking stuff.
Yeah, I just backed their caster compendium.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Yo!
Oh no shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What?
Thank you so much. I think they're different. I might get
dirty.
That's
dirty.
What's blue?
Wait,
There's
no,
a purple or
wait,
pink
open
one.
them all. Open them all. Maybe there's
This one's
specific colors
red.
for people.
This one's like a tan. Black.
Oh, that's so
green.
cool.
Oh, the stitching's different.
Stitching's
okay.
different.
Stitching in different colors.
If nobody wants that green, I will so sad.
I mean, I'm all about blue or purple or
Oh,
pink.
yes.
Oh, these ones.
What are they?
Oh, they're
They're
different.
rainbows.
They're different.
Can I have that one?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
But I'm like the biggest gay in
Alright.
the world.
Are they all rainbow? Is
I
there
don't-
3
No,
rainbows?
there's only
There's
one.
two.
No, there's 2.
There's two. This one's white.
Aw.
Mackenzie, if you want a rainbow, you can have a rainbow.
I mean,
No, it's okay.
which of us is
There might be
super
like a size thing as well.
I am
'cause this
king
one is
gay at work.
this one is gigantic,
Thank you.
so that might be an issue as well.
Well, that might be the one that
We
fits
have
me.
sizing options.
I need little baby one.
Oh
Does that
yeah,
one
this
fit?
doesn't even fit me.
Oh,
Ah, yes!
soft.
I tried to be nice.
Oh, they're beautiful.
tight?
Thank
What's
you
tight?
guys
Thank
so
you.
There's
much.
these two.
Oh,
What's the
Speechless
biggest one? I
Bard,
have huge
North.
This is the
I got
biggest
kind
one
of
of the big
thin
ones.
wrists.
Hell
one.
yes.
10.
Ooh, green.
That's the biggest boy.
Oh, this one's pretty large.
I love it so much.
I assume your wrists are probably bigger than mine.
Maybe. I don't actually have very big wrists.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Switcheroo.
There's different colors.
Different colors.
I want the rainbow though.
Well, I mean,
when your powers combine, we are heretical heroes.
yes, we're the
That one
power.
is-
It's.
Thank
The
you.
Goliath is 4.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Speechless
so much.
Bard.
These are so
That's dope.
awesome.
That's
Thank
dope.
you.
I don't think we ever. I'm gonna hold on up to the camera.
Yes, do it. We have tan and blue. Anybody want tan and blue?
It won't fit me anyway. This one fits me.
Okay.
Let me try. Could I try the blue?
Sure.
So cool. I think it was blurry the whole time.
This one.
Nope. I
That
gotta.
one doesn't fit.
No,
does not
I gotta
fit
go back
me.
to that one.
This one is pretty big on me. I don't know if it's a different size.
Anyway,
It's
we
big,
should
big.
worry about that
Wanna
later.
try
Yes.
Sure, I feel bad. for
So-
you.
I'll take the red.
Last time,
Right
Our-
beside me. I'm sorry.
heroes.
Sorry.
No, I got a little bit lost on my recap. I'm blanking.
Last time we were in the jungle.
Is where we ended.
Okay.
Yes.
We picked up at the party.
At the party. Okay, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I did have it right. So last time on Heretical Heroes, our heroes assisted with the attempted, at least, assassination of the first minister of New Throne, the king's sister. They made an escape, daringly. Maul was able to procure them a ship out of town. While that was going on, they met a tiger. They chose not to keep the tiger,
Oh.
and then
I
boarded
didn't
a
decide
boat,
anything.
escaping the city, where they jumped out onto the shores to head towards, up towards Hope, through the jungles of Kabara, making a small stop in the small town of Blackthorn, where they met Brock, who helped them resupply and sent them on their way after a little bit of flirting with Gideon.
It's what I do.
And we'll pick up right there as our group is heading back into the beautiful jungles of Kabara, heading towards Hope.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Brock said we hug the mountains and then it's a day east from there.
Yep.
Okay. Can I? What the hell was that?
I don't like the jungle.
I'm not
Is
a
that
big fan
some
of the jungle
gorilla
either.
fart
Ah!
in the distance? Can
As
I see the
you-
mountains?
You can definitely see the mountains. As you come out of town, the jungle here is actually fairly thin. Off to your left, you can see the mountains rising up. The road, as it goes down, the jungle's pretty sparse for probably about 50 feet down before it starts to pick up density. So, nice wide road, very well traveled. It looks like things have been kept down, and you make your way in and just start heading down towards, or I guess north. Are you staying on the road?
I don't know. Do you guys think we should?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably.
Well, we're more likely to get caught on the road, but poor Nadia
sure.
and myself, of course, are terrified of big birds.
That's not entirely true. I just think it's least likely for us to, I don't know, be swallowed by the fucking earth.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay.
We're good. Everything's fine.
You know, the
That's not
Earth
very
doesn't
nice.
mean to cause you harm.
No, but it's doing it anyway, so I would very much like not to be harmed.
I've fallen before and skinned my knee, and I'm pretty sure the earth was trying to cause me harm.
I don't think it was. I
Wow.
think you're just clumsy.
As someone who literally
I was
just
trying
spent
heels for the first time.
the last 4 years working in an orchard, you two are babies.
I'm actually from the forest. Did you know that?
I couldn't tell.
Nobody can. That's the point. But yeah, I was from the forest. Ooh. Ooh. So much dirt.
So you're gonna go in far enough that you can still see the road, or like so that you're well.
I'm gonna pick up some dirt
Oh.
and bring it over and shove it at Gideon.
I am behind him with more dirt ready.
I would back up right into it.
Oh yeah, you're just like, you're not gonna get me, but and then you just feel just mud all down your
I'm
back.
rubbing it
Nadia?
in.
Are you kidding me? This is my finest silk.
You have that magic thing. It's fine.
It doesn't mean I have to use it. My thumbs get sore from all the times I have to clean up your messes. But fine.
Good lord.
So where are we going?
Hope.
There
That
is
was
none.
really stupid of me. I'm sorry.
As you're leaving the town mall, you would notice first there's a small, maybe hand-size, looks to be paper bird, just kind of flapping its way towards you. You've seen them around town occasionally. They're a way to send messages.
I suppress my Walter for a second.
That's fair.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
It,
I guess I'll try to
And try to.
pick it down if it's coming towards us.
It floats down. It kind of lands between. It kind of floats down between you and Aster and just falls to the ground
Oh.
as they folded up piece of
Can I
paper.
try to catch it?
Yeah.
With these kung fu hands.
Did the rest of us
Do what
see
Chopsticks.
that?
Can't read.
You would all see it. You would all see it when it gets down to about here, and you see them all reach out and just snatch this
Oh,
paper
wow.
bird out of the air.
That's so cool.
Your reflexes are strong as
My
fuck.
handwriting's all
Yeah,
a
I
little
was
bit.
mildly impressed.
It's written much nicer in reality.
So,
So one word.
Say
I'm not
anything
okay with this.
Got a pen pal? A girlfriend?
how are you getting messages out here?
What's it say?
It's not for me.
Who's it for?
Oh,
I'm happy to read that for you.
wait. Did you read the whole thing?
Yep.
Ooh. I can't read it from here. What does it say?
It's from Flint.
Fuck.
First Minister. Oh, I should probably read it out loud. Huh?
Wait.
Sorry.
Depending on whether you would.
I mean,
No,
we're
like-
all paying attention now.
Personal space, please. Thank you. It says you all did splendidly. Your improve.
Improv, sorry.
Your improv allowed me to put this all on Raw. If you bring him in, the king would reward you. Your brother is definitely not in New Throne. Thanks, I already knew that. If you want more work, just let me know. My best regards, Calvar Flint, First Minister of New Throne.
So how much of a trap is this?
No,
It's not.
hold
We
on.
did our job. He blamed it all
First
in one
Minister of New Throne?
Man. Yep.
Wait, he got a promotion? He's in government now?
That was the position that his sister, that the king's sister held.
Oh my.
Thought he wasn't in government before. You think
Wait,
he needs a title?
Wait,
No,
no,
he
wait.
It's just helpful.
Who
Oh no.
is this? The first time somebody's been First Minister, or
No, the sister was first minister.
Well, she did not make it.
I tried.
No, there was
Right.
Go.
Go!
There was nothing you were gonna do.
wait,
I'd like to pretend they could have been.
wait, but
If she was poisoned like the last one, then
Fair. Oh, well. Does that mean we're going back?
didn't really ever have to leave like
If-
I was trying to say.
if we bring Rawl in, the king would reward
Well.
us.
Well, okay, so
Yes. So
that's a good.
me throwing Rawl under the bus put all of it on Rawl.
But
We get it, you're good and proper and important.
no,
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
you're important to someone. That's all that matters.
You're very important to me.
I thought Rawl
Thanks,
was
Paul.
supposed to be his guy, though. Like,
That
he,
didn't feel
matter.
totally genuine.
what do you mean it doesn't matter?
He was a gun. That's all Rawl was there for.
And he just turned on him like that.
Yeah, because I put all the blame on Rawl so we could get out with nothing on us. And so he used it too. Which I was kind of hoping for.
Well, clearly you thought further ahead than the rest of us, so,
Actually,
thank you, I suppose.
All just became a leader.
First time. What's that?
I think Maul just became the leader.
I'm not.
Oh, God.
For real.
Does this mean
This
we're
is our
square?
fearless leader.
Yeah.
And about that time, the paper just goes and flash.
How'd you do that?
What?
Thought you couldn't do magic.
No, I mean I can do magic. I just didn't do
Oh,
that.
it's emotion driven. She got angry and
No, I'm
Oh
not.
God,
angry.
I'm not
Don't
hitting
make
you
her
any of my
angry.
I'm not angry. Why are you saying that to him specifically? Oh wait, no, you're right. He's rude.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So are you in the? You've headed into the forest then, correct? Is that what you had all decided?
I think it was following the path that Brock gave us because we don't know.
Okay.
We don't know otherwise.
Okay, so you are
Mountains.
staying on the road then.
A
Okay.
day east from there.
All right. So making your way down the road.
Every time.
It's the only one.
Do I get inspiration?
Because you completely broke me.
It's gone
That and,
forever. I don't know.
Oh my
It's been a while.
We're gonna say I have it, but I don't know where
I see it. I got it.
Oh, it's by your toesies.
It was not.
You're walking for about 2 hours or so, and you hear a loud rumbling behind you, just kind of like of wheels
Oh my goodness, Gideon.
coming up the road.
I'm
I'm hungry. What do you want?
Can I turn around and look?
There's a bit of a curve behind you. It sounds like it'll probably round the bend in about a minute.
Probably get off the path,
Yeah.
maybe.
Did you grab the note that I threw?
Yeah.
I want to write it down.
Can we?
Can I say I would have written it down real quick in my?
We should hide.
No,
I don't-
fine.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
people.
step off into the trees.
Okay. You're all gonna.
Fall.
Yeah.
Do you feel the need to hide?
They're coming from the direction we came from, right?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we just came from there.
Brock did
Sure.
mention something about wagons. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Oh well, fine.
travel.
Then I'm coming out of the woods. Why did I even go in here?
Into the woods.
I'm not gonna be on the path though.
Okay.
Into the woods and out
I will be.
and home
Yeah.
before dark.
Coming down the road, you see a fairly large wagon. Looks to be driving on its own. Just coming down the road. Big, heavily reinforced, and just cruising down. Are you like off to the side, or are you just kind of middle of the roading it?
Just kind of middle of the road right now.
Okay.
Wham wham wham.
You'll hear a mm,
Hello.
mm,
I think they want you out of the way, Paul.
I think it's trying to hit on you.
I don't.
I'm gonna check out the wagon.
okay. Give me a perception roll.
First roll of the night, guys. 1.
Well, that's how tonight's gonna go.
Oh no.
You go, you start looking at the wagon, and just kind of out of the corner of your eye, you see a bird kind of swoop out of the trees across the thing and just completely miss it as it goes past you.
Oh.
Hello. Who? Hi.
It begins to seem to just slow down on its own, and a hatch on the top opens, and a small bearded head comes out. Get out of the way!
Where are you going?
Up the road.
To where?
Nosy. Move.
We have pastries.
We're good. Move. And closes it.
You could say please.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Are we trying to rob this wagon? Why are we in the way? What's happening?
Excuse me.
I'm
The,
traipsing off the path.
As you get close, that hatch pops open, and you hear like a loud the thunk of a bolt kind of being set in place. What?
I'm really sorry to interrupt your journey. We're heading to Hope.
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 Is that where you're heading to? We could use a ride if that's an option.
We are so very weary of travel.
We have pastries
sorry.
and good company.
Can't do that. But if you head up this road, you'll get there.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank
That's
you.
good to know.
Take a step back, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we wouldn't want to be with
Do you think they're carrying valuables or something?
It's,
I kind of wish they picked us up.
Is it like a
it's an
brake truck?
armored.
It looks fairly reinforced and armored, yeah.
Okay. It's a brake truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I'm sure I've seen one before.
You've probably seen some. It's fair. A lot of times they'll have markings on them. This one they obviously don't want to advertise. There's no like company logos or anything on it.
As he like closes the hatch, I'm just gonna be like, "Be careful of the bandits up ahead."
Oh my, those bandits, they're terrifying.
Wait, how did you know there's bandits up ahead?
Yeah, we
I saw
haven't,
them
we haven't
earlier.
gotten up there yet.
We saw the bird messenger come by. It was carrying
Yeah.
a message that said bandits up ahead. Did you not look?
It was on the back. You didn't look at it before it caught into
How would
And just
Flint
kind of
know that there's bandits up
it goes on.
Fuck.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nadia.
What?
You
Yeah,
shouldn't
no.
lie.
I-
Don't stoop to his level.
Not to lie, but like have fun.
I just thought
That
of something.
hurt me.
I just thought of
Deeply,
a pun
Bulwark.
for your name.
A pun for my name. Hit me with it.
You're Nadia, but it's more like naughty.
You have hit exactly what I am.
I
I'm
am
gonna start
giddying out
walking again.
Okay. Maul starts making his way back down the path and continuing on while you all jibber jabber and slowly start following in behind. Another one of those small birds comes out of the sky. This time, Aster, it clearly flies to you. I should have just handed
Quick,
it around.
read it.
Sorry.
In the water.
Apparently, I'm a popular person today.
Yeah. Interesting.
What do I have to do to get fan mail?
You have to be a good person.
People have to know who you are.
I don't know
As
if
you're
it's worth
going-
it.
As you're going down, you occasionally, off in the woods, hear a, and then like some responses back and some fast movement through the edge of the forest.
Oh, I don't
Can I
like
hear
this.
what they're saying?
Give me a perception roll.
Oh no.
Nope.
No,
They're saying we're
you're
bandits.
not. You are not able
It's
to make it
a
out.
One.
Nice.
Oh no.
You
Because I'm talking.
as you're walking by, it turns out that there's a small nest of ants, and you just hear them all chattering.
Oh, what are they saying?
They're saying, "We got food. We got food. Get back. Get back. Get back."
Protect the
Oh.
queen, protect the queen.
Exactly.
Dirt. Crumb.
Stay in line. Stay in
Lift.
line. Carry your
Lift.
stuff.
I'm gonna tell them that they're doing great.
I.
Oh.
Loud, loud, loud.
I'm.
Please don't step.
Oh no. I'm
Ow, my
gonna be
leg.
like continuously casting Mage Hand and like having it in front of me, but it only lasts a minute, so I just keep on casting it.
Like how far out in front of you?
Ah, like 10
It's
feet.
like poking at the air.
No, it's just ready to slap a bitch if anything comes at me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out a torch and prestidigitation light it.
Okay.
Just because things in the forest never like the fire.
It is the middle of the day. What if you need that later?
There's sticks. I'll make another one.
You are not one for making things, Gideon. What are you doing?
She's right. I'll snuff it. I hate when you're right.
I hate when you're right.
Aster would stare at the message until, like, as long as she could before it went up.
This one does not go up.
Oh, it doesn't?
It does not.
Oh, she's gonna...
The paper feels a bit different. So you're walking down and you're probably walking for a while, and Aster's just staring
From
at this
another
piece of
big
paper.
time crime boss.
Aster, what have you got going on over there?
No, it's from her father.
Oh. Big time crime boss?
God, I hope so.
I mean,
It would make things way more interesting.
associative role.
Are you okay?
Actually...
Can I read it with her?
Sure.
Continue.
Keep a lookout still.
Continues to walk on as you're going. Okay. It is at this point. A few more hours have passed. It's getting closer to the evening time. You know you've still got a way. You know, almost another day of travel. But probably another hour or two before the sun goes down.
Aster, that is delightfully cryptic.
I mean, I'm kind of an open book if you have any questions about it.
I have so many questions, I can't think of a single one.
We'll find him, okay?
Probably start keeping your eyes open for a clearing on the side of the road, preferably. It's getting dark.
Certainly try.
No sand.
We're all here for
Oh,
you.
that's fair.
Thank you.
Can I take a look around?
Yeah. Want to give me a survival roll?
Sure, I can do that. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Polarizing.
What is that total?
Oh, sorry. That's survival is +4, so 24.
Oh.
You
I was
are
gonna say 19.
walking down, and everybody else almost would have passed it, but you catch that there's a set of trees that's just set just the right way that you have a good view up the road, but it's hard to see through it coming down, so it would be able to block a campfire and it'd give you a fair amount of cover.
You know, Mole, I think I found a kind of good place. I think it's all right. You should take a look.
Wait! I just start throwing rocks in it.
Oh my god.
Do they sink?
No.
All right.
It's safe.
I don't want to
Thank you.
oversell it to you, but you should see it. I'm sure
I'll
it's
just go in.
Yeah, it's a nice group of like very tight together trees, and
Oh, I'm so shocked. This is actually perfect. You should thank me for what a wonderfully perfect
Yeah,
place
good
it is.
job. All right, everybody start setting up
I'm
camp.
pulling teeth.
Okay.
I guess I'll put up the tent. It's what I'm good at.
That
Oh.
paper, how big is it?
According
The thumbprint
the
paper.
loading screen.
Yeah.
about yay big.
Could I fold it up and put it in my locket that I have?
Yes. Folds remarkably easy.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Did I get a different tent for just me? I think I asked for one at
You-
the last time,
you
but we
definitely
didn't
tried to buy one.
specify what it was exactly.
If it was for just you, it'd be small.
Okay,
It'd be like a little like pup tent.
okay. I will set up my tiny tent.
Okay.
Can you
Tiny
stand
tent.
in your tiny tent?
No. I will crawl in there. This is all I need.
I'm gonna.
I imagine it more like almost like the size of like a large dog carrier.
Oh my god.
But it's pointy.
Exactly.
Empty dog carrier.
I'm gonna make the most comfortable bed I can out of ferns, leaves, whatever.
With that survival check, you find some like large leaves and like get yourself all set up, and you're like all like curled up in this little spot, pulling them over you.
Are,
This is lovely.
are any of the trees climbable?
Quite a few.
I'd like to choose one that has a pretty thick branch and do what I used to do when I took naps in the orchard and just sleep on
in a tree?
branch. Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to take a moment to ritual cast detect magic. Just 'cause.
Okay.
30 feet radius.
You would see a few different things.
You okay?
We're surrounded by magic. It's going to kill us.
I myself am very magical.
I can make a magical evening.
Oh, Gideon.
How do you do that?
Wait, no,
Hmm.
don't. Do not
Would
change.
you care for me to show you
No,
something?
no.
Can you
Nadia, say out of
Could you give me a perception roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it though?
5.
Oh.
I'm just like making sure there's nothing in the woods.
Okay.
Fine.
No magic in the woods.
You don't see anything magical.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm like sneezing.
It's just
There's so much pollen. I can't even do this right.
Can I perception for general danger?
yeah. If anybody else would like to scope out for danger,
Can I perception for any fruit in this tree?
yeah.
Sweet. New dice.
Give me. You can do your perception at advantage because you know what fruit trees look like.
Yes,
19.
I
19?
do.
Just being aware.
14.
14. None in this tree, but there's a tree maybe like 15 feet away that has bananas.
Still close to everybody here.
It's still pretty close, yeah.
I want to go get a bunch of bananas.
Okay. Head on over. If you'd give me a survival check.
Survival. 15.
15. Yeah, you're able to get a decent amount of bananas without any too much trouble.
Does anybody want a banana?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
How many do you have?
A bunch.
Okay, I would like half.
Well, I mean, if you have half, then not everybody else can have.
Okay, then I'll have.
Well,
You have 8 bananas.
Equal
8 bananas.
amount as everyone else.
Oh, good, that works. We can each have 1, and she can have 4.
Who,
Oh, perfect.
She's a growing girl.
Balric, you want a banana? It's
Um,
really good for potassium. Is that canon in Eberron?
It is now.
well, yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you have Lady Cramps, it
Banana.
helps.
Banana.
Thank you.
Banana.
Thank
Ooh.
Paul, do you want a banana? They're good for you.
Sure.
They're delicious.
Banana. I save a
Thanks.
banana, which means you get 3. Extra.
But for real, I was joking, but I would totally take these.
As long as you say
I mean,
you
do
want
you
to
have
live, I
lady
vouch to
cramps?
No,
Oh.
I do.
that's a lie.
How do you know?
Well, you can choose to divvy out the rest of the bananas amongst yourselves.
Okay.
How are we doing watches?
I'm always up late, so I'd probably still want to be first watch.
I wake up very early, so
Last
last watch is good for me.
I'd like to take a watch since I didn't do one last night.
Okay, so you're gonna do middle watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you settle in around your campfire, have some bananas, probably some rations. Enjoy the squawking and slithering,
I
and
would-
chirping.
I would play a little song to calm my nerves.
Okay.
I'm also playing a song, but it's like just slightly off.
Performance at disadvantage. Performance.
18.
Ooh, well, performance. What's 9 plus 7?
16.
16.
Nutty misses maybe a note here or there. It's more just not very in sync with Gideon's tune.
Yeah.
It's like Russian music and like country, like Russian folk and country being played at the same time.
I'm
They
totally
just
playing the Russian folk.
I'm definitely playing the
There are
country.
YouTube channels that do covers of songs as a Russian thing. It's totally possible.
I mean, it's yeah.
Russian Kirby, look it up.
I'm doing fuck, never mind. That song where it's like the Georgia Devil.
Oh,
yeah.
that one down in
Devil
Georgia.
Georgia.
There we go.
But Russian.
The Georgia Devil.
The Jersey Devil.
So you have a nice, fairly relaxing evening. A little snake slithers through at one point, and it looks up at Balrek. Keeps going on. It probably more looks at Patches, but sees you and decides to carry on. And so it comes to Gideon's watch. If you want to give me a perception roll.
Oh, I certainly want to. Ooh, 12.
12. You hear some noises. Nothing major. It goes by fairly quietly until like right near the end, a big old like gigantic bug just kind of like floats in and just you feel it just come in and try to stab you.
What?
What?
Big old like the giantest mosquito, and it is just gonna kind of come up and it's gonna catch on your armor before it's able to do anything.
I can speak to bugs, so I'm just gonna be like, don't you fucking dare. Nadia's in there.
No.
Her tent would be closed.
Well,
Very
Okay.
close.
I'm this close to opening it. I wouldn't.
It flies over and just kind of buzzes around for a minute, then flies off. And then your watch comes to an end.
Then who was I waking up next?
Aster.
Me.
Aster, darling. Wakey, wakey.
Do you have cobbler?
I can if you just wait, I don't know, 5 to 6 days until we reach somewhere I can make cobbler. But it's your watch, darling.
You're okay.
Careful, there's big bugs out there. They're attracted to Nadia,
I'm
so.
not afraid of bugs, but I'll stay away from the tent, just in case.
But it's better if you open it and they'll just go in and they won't bother you.
Gideon.
What? It's just an idea.
That's not very nice.
I would never do it.
That's not very nice.
You're right, it's not. But she would do the same thing to me.
You know her better than I do. So.
Actually, she would put a snake inside my tent. Or she would try to be the snake. Either way.
Well, I mean, do you think you deserve it if she did?
Hardly. I've never done a thing wrong.
Are you lying to me right now?
Only half the time.
Hey, can I ask you a question before you go to bed?
Sure.
How do you and Nadia actually meet? Not the whole, like, oh, I was thirsty and I wanted some water and...
Well, we're both in the same troop.
Okay.
Well, we traveled in the same one for a time anyway.
Alright.
And we, did shows together and jobs together. She's a hoot. She really is. I'll never tell her that in person. And despite how we treat each other, she still drives me fucking crazy.
Kind of sounds like a sibling relationship.
Well, sure. I neither agree nor disagree. You won't catch me talking about it. Change the subject. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, I'm not really good at just randomly coming up with a subject, but thank you.
The trick is to write them down, put them in your hat, and then pull them out at a moment's notice. Like, let's see, rabbits. How do you feel about them? And do you think their politics really matter?
Rabbits have politics?
Have you never talked to one?
I can't talk to animals.
I can talk to them, I just can't understand them, but I'm pretty sure they're talking politics.
Huh.
That's why they run around like that.
Well,
There's a connection here, just trust me.
Okay. I suppose if there's so much romance between them, there's got to be some sort of politics, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. Have you ever seen Parliament? It's just a big group where people fuck around all day. And that's rabbits for you.
Got a 2-drink minimum, though.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep. You,
okay. Thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome. And I kind of like talking to you, Aster. You're fun. So,
Thank you.
You're
fun too.
I know that.
When you're honest.
I'll keep that in mind. It's a scathing review from a harsh critic.
Oh, I'm not very harsh. You should talk to my father.
Delighted to if we can ever find him.
I'd like that.
Right, well, good night, Aster.
Good night, Gideon.
Enjoy your watch. Careful of the
Thank you.
bugs.
Could you give me a perception roll, please?
Sure.
You have dark vision, right?
I do have dark vision. Dark perception. Scraw. Ooh. Well, I just took out my daddy's note and just read it, the whole time because I rolled a 6.
6, okay. You're sitting there and you're just kind of reading the note, and something just kind of catches out of like the very top of your vision, and you look up, and across the camp is probably about mall-sized lizard on 2 feet, just kind of.
Who's closest to me?
Nadia.
I'm in a tent.
Shit.
Her tent is like right below where it would be like right next to you. You're probably not in your tree anymore, are you?
I'd be near her tent.
No, yeah, I guess I would be out of the tree.
You'd be out of
Yeah.
yeah. So you're probably by the fire, and Nadia's on one side, Balric would be on the other, and then Gideon and Maul.
Okay.
So it's probably standing like right above Maul.
Balric.
Give me a stealth roll if you're trying to wake him up without getting its attention.
Sure, I will do that. What is my stealth? Okay. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. You're able to.
Balric.
You hear the voice.
Stay quiet. Look.
You hear
Next.
5, There are 5.
Stay quiet. I don't know what to do.
You just kind of...
I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna call out in Draconic.
Ready?
Hello, friend.
And it just kind of... It starts and kind of steps back and...
What brings you to our camp?
You just kind of move to just like regular...
No,
You can
This is all in Draconic.
Okay.
As he's talking, I'm gonna start
Your
like,
speech thing is it just understand you. It doesn't actually have to...
like
That is specifically
I'm up
animals.
immediately and I
Yes,
slide
this is
out.
an animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur.
Oh,
slow.
shit, okay.
Yes.
The way you were describing, I thought it was lizard folk.
Oh no! It's standing. It's just on its 2 legs with its little tiny
is it
arms like this.
Spitter boys?
No, it's taller.
Velociraptor? No shit. It's blue.
Ready? This is the next thing you hear.
Aster just woke me up, so I'm out of the tent now.
Okay.
But I told her to go
Hold on.
like, yeah, slow.
Hold on, please.
You hear like a
Shit.
click, click.
Hand.
We can... Are we in your territory?
Yes. Food here.
We're not food.
Yes.
No. If
And-
you try to eat us, you're gonna have a bad time. I don't want that for you. Please do not try.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Aster's hand is on the gun, about to click back the hammer.
You know what the worst part of this all is? Gideon is totally not awake for this.
Dirty 20.
There's a raptor standing over me.
You'll be fine.
Just kind of... It steps back, and then from behind you, you can hear 2 others move off out into the woods.
Oh boy.
Why we run? Big one. Too much trouble. And then you hear, deer! And just, that's the last thing you hear. As you just hear a bunch of noise just dart off into the woods.
They're not gonna come back.
I'm sorry. I should have been paying more attention.
Fine. Sure, do you still have the note in your hand?
Yeah.
Is it that?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, you're kind of in the middle of sleeping, so I don't really want to bother you with it right now, but I'll talk about it tomorrow.
I mean, is it gonna keep distracting you?
Maybe.
I'll just plop down crisscross applesauce.
Sweet boy.
I'm up now, so I can take next watch.
I'm not, so be quiet.
All right, because you have third watch anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You probably would have been at least woken up at some point into this where you just start hearing them start talking like at more like regular volume about halfway through.
I would have been like, I'm mindful of people when they sleep because of a house with like 5 other people. So.
You also
and I am too, because I'm not an asshole.
That's okay, that's fine. And you're still asleep. Sleeping peacefully. Dreaming of the ocean.
We should draw
And killing people.
over his existing mustache.
If you want to do that, you go right ahead, Nadia.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna draw. Okay. I need a stealth roll.
I'm trying to draw a monocle on him. It's not great.
Make it the eye that
13.
Make it the creepy eye.
It's the creepy eye.
You need performance at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. 17.
17. It would have been a nat 20.
You wake up kind of after a minute and you just kind of do one of these and you see Nadia just standing over you. You got about halfway through. So you said a monocle?
Yeah.
So there's like You feel like some wetness around on your face,
Cool
and he's got like a C around his eye.
Which one?
The creepy one.
Okay.
C for the C.
I was wiping off the stuff
Yeah, I
Gideon
have a
drew on
knife
your
out.
face.
I don't wake up normal. They're like, I'm like.
I'm gonna raise my hand and just be laughing.
What did you do?
Welcome to the family.
And you stare up. There's like some like charcoal on your face.
What did you do? I'm gonna pop my eye out.
your eye is totally popping out, and you can see like the empty.
I can't believe you did that.
Wait, no, Ball, it's fine.
She destroyed the magic of my eye.
What?
It's gone.
What?
It's fine.
You motherfucker!
I was gonna give you a handkerchief for that.
I did.
Oh my gosh. You really are a part of this family. Yes, okay.
Appreciate it.
I wish I were awake for all of that.
I mean, I wasn't quiet.
Yeah, you probably heard the magic of my eye stopped working.
But
Wait.
until I heard my name or anything, I totally just rolled over and ignored you. I do wish I were awake, but he would just fucking. It's not important. He's tired.
Your eye is magical.
Well, I mean, it was a joke.
Inside check.
Tink tink.
Sorry.
I'm gonna see if he's telling the truth on that one.
He.
It was a 9. 9.
It's a 1. I'm lying.
Very, very clearly.
The cloth, I threw it at you, did I not? Oh no, I stuffed it in my pocket because I think it's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, go back to sleep.
Okay.
Good night.
Nadia.
What?
He probably attracted so many things here just yelling like that.
We're all up now. Whatever.
Or, I mean, technically should go back to sleep. Or at least I should.
Yeah, you should. You get back to sleep. I'll be up.
You gotta start your watch.
Yep.
Give me a perception roll.
Are you still sitting crisscross applesauce waiting for me to talk to you? Because I would
5.
A 5.
Like the whole time I'm like gently nudging Gideon and like
No,
pretending
after-
that like there's bugs on him and shit.
After like that happened, you would have like gotten up and put his back against the tree.
Okay.
Probably looks like he's dozing off right now.
Is it the tree I was previously sleeping in, or is it a different one?
I'd say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Hey, Ball, can you give me a leg up?
Oh yeah.
Just yeet me into the branch.
To like
Just
feathering
gonna
you.
gently raise you up as far as he can reach.
Scramble up back to my branch. Thank you, Ballrick.
You're welcome. And I'll set that down, lean back up into the tree.
You'll just see a note just float down in front of your face with some purple fingers holding onto it.
Nadia, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, please.
No. Where are you? 11.
11. Okay. So you're sitting there goofing around with Gideon, and you just aren't paying enough attention, and you hear tss, and you feel a sharp pain in your leg as a snake just latches on and just bites right into your calf. You're gonna take 1 piercing damage and 4 poison damage. It doesn't feel like it got the full dose of the poison. You're able to kind of. You're a tough cookie. You do a lot of drinking, so. But it burns.
That was a good snake noise.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. y'all just hear, motherfucker!
I'm awake.
And it just starts slithering off
I'm
into
gonna
the
try
woods.
to grab it by its face.
Give me athletics at disadvantage.
Oh, fucking motherfucker. Okay.
Can she?
Well, that one's cocked,
They're
right?
both actually cocked.
Okay, well, we'll do it again.
They both landed sideways on the edge.
Well, what was it? What, athletics?
Yes.
So that was a 4 minus 2. So, 2.
This is the clumsiest failure of all. The snake's able to move away. You whack your hand on the ground. It like almost goes under Gideon's foot. It like hisses at him and then.
I'm gonna like
goes
kick
off.
Gideon's foot as it's underneath it.
Okay.
I'm like throwing rocks into the trees.
So as you would have been waking up, probably in about an hour, you're all kind of somewhat, and you just hear Nadia yelling and rocks being thrown into the woods.
Nadia, I didn't ask for room service.
What's happening?
That would probably be how everybody wakes up at about 4:30 this morning.
Ugh,
Fucking snake bit me.
it's so early. Just get its number.
Are you being aggressive towards
No,
it?
I was being perfectly good and keeping watch, and it just came up and bit me because I wasn't looking at the ground. I was looking out into the trees, and then fucking bit me.
Are you dying?
Yeah,
Are you actually dying?
Yeah.
Though?
I'm allergic to
Where did it bite you?
a leg.
Should probably cut it off.
Okay. I go to start.
Jesus.
I just,
Give me a deception roll.
I mean, Aster's eyes are closed and she's like attempting to roll over in the branch to go back to sleep.
8, 9 plus 7,
16.
16. So 16.
Balrog is just mouth agape right now.
At first glance, she looks pretty serious. Like, that knife is going for the leg.
I got like a 20-something. I'm like, come on.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna take
It's
it.
alright, I'll
and,
do it for you.
Like drive it into the earth, like right next to my leg, so it kind of looks like it actually went in.
You don't. You don't have to do that.
There's no
None.
blood. You're just like, oh, I just got.
How quickly does that happen? How quickly do I realize?
There's probably the, and then you're like, oh, there's no blood there.
Okay. Won't waste the spell slot.
I take it out and I wipe the knife clean.
Like,
all in good fun.
I was so tempted to just press a digitation it dirty again after she wiped it. Just Nadia, they're calling you.
Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me.
I briefly woke up last night and I do remember you were standing over me with a crazy face.
What time is it again?
So,
About
whatever you've done, you
4:30.
deserve it.
So like the sun
Every
is.
time.
You can probably see hints of the sun starting to come over the horizon, but it's still fairly dark.
Is it the 14th now? What day is it?
Yes, it would be the 14th.
It's
Trying to
Schmalentine's
keep
Day.
good track of that. Do we have to? Can we just get some more sleep? It's only 4:30.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm going back to sleep. I crawl into the tent.
You woke me up for all of this for nothing?
You realize you hear Nadia's tent close. Nadia was definitely on watch.
Yes. Yes, she was.
Oh, not my circus, not my monkey.
Nadia.
I'll
What?
cover down. Go back to sleep for a little bit.
Thank you, Balric.
No, now I feel bad.
Now
back,
go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm going to press the digitation the sound of a buzzing insect near her ear
Oh my
for as
god.
long as I fucking can.
Aster's gonna go back to sleep. She's grumpy when she doesn't get her sleep. Like me.
You just hear
Eventually, you're gonna hear me giggling a little bit.
I'm like checking the flaps to make sure.
everything's very. Well,
Oh, I didn't do anything. Good night.
Professional. Anywho.
so you harass
Just,
Nadia for a
just
bit,
for a few minutes.
and about another hour passes, and You feel yourself just kind of wake up normally, Maul. It's almost 6. You can feel the
Did I
sunrise.
wake up earlier?
Probably for a little bit, but I imagine being the way that you are, you fall in and out of sleep fairly quickly.
Yeah. I know, I probably slept fine then already.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with staying up.
Okay. So you start breaking down camp. Sun rises.
I'd like to try to get everybody one more banana.
Give me another survival roll.
Okay.
Can I help? Because those bananas were baller.
Are you proficient in survival?
Jack of all
I
trades.
forgot it's Jack of all trades.
Go for it then.
Proficiency. I'm going to, as is habit from old times, clean both her and I.
It's natural 20 for 23.
Nice.
I want those bananas.
Mine was a 17. It's okay.
You find the right spot and you lands right in Natty's hand. You have 17 bananas.
Nice. Holy shit.
I rolled a
Found one of those
17.
big.
6
But,
foot,
big
7
bananas.
foot, 8 foot.
Okay.
Let's get some of those on.
You were just helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Well, this will be breakfast, lunch, and dinner for at least like 2 days.
2 days
Does
straight.
anybody want a
bananas.
banana again?
Well, I'm hungry. Sure, certainly.
I will eat.
Two
I will
for
eat
everybody.
bananas.
2. Oh.
And I'll hold on to the
Thanks.
rest.
What?
You hear a little voice. I want one,
4, 6,
Oh.
8.
please.
Wait, is it Patches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
That's the raptor.
Want a banana?
You want a whole banana?
Yeah, he goes nuts.
I don't
for
think I
it.
can eat the whole thing.
Wait, how do you understand her?
I see bananas.
There's 17 of them.
No, I don't.
I would have given you 3, 1 for patches anyway.
Okay. I'm currently squeaking at him.
Squeak, mix, squeaker.
I'll parcel this out and I'll give you pieces at a time.
Please.
Break off a chunk. Break the end off.
No.
I'm going to suggestively eat one looking at Aster, and then I'm going to suggestively eat one looking at Maul, just because.
Gideon, what are you doing?
I don't even know if I wonder if you would even get that.
No, but I can do things in a sexy way. You just think I'm being weird, don't you?
I don't get that.
Zero reaction from Aster.
Gideon,
Just-
why are you eating it like that?
Isn't
Hey.
that how everyone eats them?
Do you know how
No.
babies are made?
Yes.
When a mommy banana loves a daddy banana, I get them both.
And sometimes when someone really loves a banana, they spend extra time there.
You guys are weird.
Yes, but you like us.
Eh,
Oh my.
sometimes.
Aster, do you want this back?
Oh, yes, please. Sorry, thank you. Tucks it in her shirt pocket.
Nice. Okay. So. Okay. So back on the road.
On the road again.
On the road again.
Down on the road again. So you're making your way down, and first part of the day goes by fairly quiet. About the time you need to start heading east, you notice a large shadow just kind of go overhead. A bit odd, like a large rectangular shadow just kind of passes over you.
Rectangular.
Give me a perception roll. It's kind of far up. You see an object, but
24.
24. It looks like a large carpet or rug flying above you,
What?
and it just kind of cruises on and just kind of
I doubt I've seen that before.
probably not now. And it kind of
Anybody know
banks
about
towards the
flying
east.
rugs?
I want one, is what I
Oh,
know.
do I know about flying rugs?
You've probably read a book a little bit about them. How much you know? Give me a history roll.
Okay.
I knew a Sultan once that had 2, but they were really small ones. They were like area rugs. You put one on each foot. It was ridiculous.
16.
16. You've seen
cool.
some pictures in a book before.
Sultan?
Seen some pictures in
Never
the
met
book.
one.
You know they come in a couple different things. This is the biggest one. None of the books you ever saw had ones this big. This is probably like 4 feet by, I think, a 28 by 30.
Can we all see
That's
looking
the
up there? Is it?
biggest one
It's
I've ever seen.
once it's pointed out. Yeah, you notice there's a big ass rug that you could easily fit the 5 of you. And just kind of cruises on and heads off across the jungle.
I want that rug.
That
If we
person
get the
has to be
chance.
really rich.
Yes.
Yes, good.
Absolutely.
Same page. Perfect.
It helps the party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not stealing that.
No, never.
No, we're just discussing.
We're talking about-
a friendly trade.
Purchasing it or asking for it politely and seeing what they say.
There's-
Trading for it. The usual.
How much gold do you two have combined?
I have 5.
I've got 13.
Okay, so you've got like 9,900 something to go, at least, for one that size.
Perfect.
Oh.
I've earned more for less.
My personality is
Do that banana trick again.
exquisite.
It works quite
I'm gonna
often.
keep walking.
Okay.
Wait, you want a banana?
I've got one, thank you.
You've got 2, technically.
Oh.
The fact that everybody probably laughed as characters and Aster still didn't know what the joke was. Oh,
I think 3.
so pure for this world. So, where the road bends off to head east, I'm assuming you're going to continue to follow that way. The road, you could continue north
No.
if you wanted to, but
What's his face said east.
there's a,
Brock said east, so we go east.
Well, he said hug the mountain
And then go east.
and then go east. Are we at the end of the mountains?
you are about where he indicated that you should go. There is actually a small sign here. It says, one of the arrows pointing, and it says Hope, and somebody just kind of painted over it, and like right above it, in like big letters, and no.
Well, that's promising.
They lost.
More of the same. Let's
They
going.
lost an opportunity. They could have just turned the H into an N and then made it Nope, and they would at least be clever.
Oh,
Or
that
I would have
was
gone big
good.
and made another sign that says abandon right above it.
Ooh, I like that one a lot.
I mean, that's what's showy.
One time I saw one that said, "Don't dead, open inside."
Oh my god.
Don't dead open inside.
There,
That speaks to
there's
me on
also
a
another
spiritual
sign
level.
leading north that leads to Freeborough.
More like not so free borough. Am I right? I don't know. I've never been there.
Oh no.
So I guess we're going to No Hope. Nope.
We go to Nope. Yeah.
Is it a path through the jungle, like, or does it just point into trees?
This road is a bit smaller than the previous one was, at least at this point. Maybe you could walk 2 abreast, and the forest is a bit denser along the sides as you start going.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for pretty flowers and stuff.
Okay.
Make a crown out of it.
You're able to easily find a variety of flowers. Give me a survival roll.
Slight 9. And they all kill me.
Didn't you learn from last time?
No,
No.
but after you make a nice crown, and about 15 minutes after you're done, you've got bugs like constantly flying around you. Large
Nadia,
bees.
I made this for you.
No.
I'll wear it.
Aster, I made this for you.
Oh no, it's a trick.
I'll put my hat in my backpack and put the flower
crown on.
Perfect. You look so
Bees
lovely.
fly around you a bunch.
They love you
Bees.
because you're a flower.
They can hang out as much as they want.
Can I be aware of dangers?
Yes, you can.
Why would you do that?
I'm collecting rocks.
So give me a perception roll.
You could have said, "Can you be aware?" And you didn't.
You made me roll bad. 9.
A 9, okay. You're not picking up any major threats. About another hour goes past, and down the road you see what looks to be an overturned wagon and some figures standing by it. It looks like it had hit like the side of the road and kind of tilted.
I assume it's not that really big iron wagon, is it?
You're having a hard time telling from this distance. It's probably about half a mile out at this point.
Alright. We may have trouble up ahead.
reporting
Why?
him? Or...
What?
There's an overturned wagon.
Oh, we should probably go help
Is
him.
it the one from earlier?
I can't tell from here.
Oh boy.
It may not be a question of helping them. They may be the trouble.
Well, why would you say
Take
that?
it slow.
Bandits? Interesting.
That's just a thing
Alright.
that bandits do sometimes.
Bandits just take wagons and turn them over.
Because
Yeah,
they
because you just wanted to go help them, and you walk up.
They
and bring
prey
your
on
valuables right to
wonderfly
them.
kind people like you, Aster. And Bulwark. The kind of people who go running towards the problem.
I wouldn't fall for that trap.
Then you are smarter than I have given you credit for.
Am I the only one in this group
That's a compliment.
that thought they needed help and not the other way around?
Yes.
yeah.
Ugh.
No. I obviously thought they
I'll
needed
keep
help.
First
Okay,
the
keep going.
tables in a restaurant, and now this.
I'll make sure I'm like walking with my harpoon more ready than just like kind of like slung the way it usually is.
Okay.
I'd like to start leaning on my quarterstaff more and cast Shillelagh.
Okay. So you get 50 feet out, and one of the figures kind of looks up. Hey, friends, could you give us a little help here? Our wagon fell.
Is it the same person?
It's not. You don't see the same person from last time. This one's looks to be a human. There's a couple other figures that are around towards the back of the wagon. It is the same wagon though.
Ooh.
What did the guy look like that we saw before?
He was a
He
dwarf,
was a
right?
dwarf.
He's
Was
a
he-
dwarf.
He was a dwarf.
Is he like there at all?
There are two dwarfs that are standing here.
Does it look like one of them is that guy?
Give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
They're kind of facing.
Try that too, 'cause
Yeah,
that's
they're just in a bad spot.
Oh, you poor
5.
thing.
5. Would have been a natural 20.
Same.
It's heartbreaking.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
18.
18. They both have red hair, but it's. The other one had a helmet on with the crossbow was up. It was kind of tough to make out the face.
Okay.
You're not. Where there, you would have to move a bit closer and try to get around to actually see. You're just gonna.
I'm Aster. Nice to meet you.
Aster just walked front. Hey, Ted. Nice to meet you.
Gideon Wildflower.
What happened to your wagon? Why did it turn over?
Driver wasn't paying attention and just hit a rut over here.
I don't see any livestock pulling it.
Oh no, it's self-propelled.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, self-propelled, but it has a driver?
Well, I mean, somebody's got to manage the steering.
Not well.
No,
You
obviously
know,
not.
That's the second time I've seen a self-propelled wagon. The first being yesterday.
I think this is the same wagon. Are you the same people that told us basically to fuck off?
Sorry, it's expensive transport. We're not realistic. If I could have lifted it ourselves, we would have been on our way.
Insight check.
Okay.
Well, you know, I did mention there are. Oh,
Oh my god.
You poor thing. Stop
5.
using that dice. Wait,
guy
what did you
seems-
say his name was again?
Ted,
Ted.
about as genuine as he seems as genuine as they come.
they all do. All
I
times.
want to go over and kind of look around where he said there was a rut. But if I could use my passive insight on that when he was talking.
You were not detecting live. Just kind of as you're looking around, hearing him, nothing kind of comes off to you as untruthful.
Well, Ted, I suppose we have every reason to help you here. We did say to one of your friends, a dwarven fellow, that there were bandits somewhere around here, so it's best that maybe we stick together.
Yeah,
You
he's
help
like,
us, we help you.
you hear. He's like, yeah. Sorry, I was so rude to you guys earlier.
Well, we will forgive you, but just know that it did hurt our
You want to
feelings.
roll perception? Go for it.
No,
Oh, God.
this one's
Stop
in
using
jail.
that dice. Stop using
6.
it.
6.
16 investigation on the area he was gesturing towards for the rut.
There is a rut there. It looks like it's natural, but you're not you're not 100%. Like there's just something about it looks maybe a little bit off, but it definitely looks like the wagon, the wheel went in and it rolled.
Well, okay. And
what can we do to help you?
We just gotta try to get it righted back up, and then we should be able to be on our way.
Are we gonna be able to do that? It looks like it's pretty heavy.
Well, I mean, there's 3 of us here, and then...
Well, I threw out my back some time ago, so I'm happy to cheer you on from the sidelines.
I'm in the background pushing on the wagon, but like all the dirt is giving way behind my feet, and I'm like horizontal, like.
The wind hits
Sweat.
and takes you up into the air.
Oh wait, this probably isn't gonna work. Actually, it probably wouldn't work. Nope. I don't do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull you aside.
While he's doing that, I'm going to keep them distracted. Just talking to them, being loud and obnoxious.
Okay. Okay.
They don't seem like they're lying, but I don't trust this for some reason.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
I mean, we don't have to help them.
But if they're not lying, then we just left them stranded.
And we left alive.
You two gonna be able to help? Get that big stick. Get in there, lever it.
You're not using my big stick.
I stand up. Well, we tried. We'll let people know in hope that you're stranded, and we will send some.
Don't
people
give up
out.
hope.
Never give up hope.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
Just out of curiosity, what are you bringing around in there?
Money.
Oh. And you're not offering to pay us to help you? I mean, it seems like the right thing to do.
I would have definitely given a reward. I mean, but I can't just be in like, hey, I'm just gonna throw some money. It's not mine. I drive a wagon and and guard it. Like it's.
How much is the reward?
We do have expenses, travel.
Oh.
If you guys can get it up, I can give you guys 20 gold.
I've gotten up many times.
Are you a bandit?
Trust
No.
me. Insight check.
Insight.
That motherfucker. Ooh, not so bad.
Gosh.
19.
Oh man. Oh, wait. 9.
9. You're not getting line. He's kind of he seems fairly affronted by that. Just bandit. No.
Well, you seem like such a trustworthy person. Let's call it 30 gold apiece.
I mean, you don't have...
Deal.
Well, that'll pay our wages for the day. Anyone interested in helping?
Tell you what, y'all help, and I will just stand and give moral support. Because I'm good at that.
Before we start, I want to give each of the guys a banana. It's supposed to help make you strong. So if we all eat one before this, we'll probably be fine.
I was like, yeah.
It helps with your lazy cramps.
It really does.
Ted just looks very confused. All right. Let's
I was not
all
expecting that when I turned back.
get this going, and we'll be on our way.
Okay.
So they get over there, and the three dwarves go on the side, and you hear, "Hey, I got sticks!" And you hear another voice come out of the woods. The guy comes out with a large branch and just kind of big, stocky dude. We good, boss?
Oh yes, we're old friends of Ted.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm
He walks over and
standing off to the side, like making sure nobody's, like, no funny business, no pickpocketing, none of that.
give me a perception roll. And you can do it at advantage because you're just kind of you're using the situation to your advantage.
Wow. 9.
9, jeez.
Yeah, the other was a nat 1.
Does anyone have other dice?
You can use that.
I have plenty of
We can
them.
share. Mine are rolling pretty well
Being the way
tonight.
that I
Thank you.
am.
Does... Oh, wait, sorry.
This feels like these gentleman stole this wagon and then tipped it.
We haven't seen the dwarf we recognize at all.
There is one of the dwarfs up front. Face down. Looks like it could be maybe the same guy. And Balric probably got the best look, and I don't think you did terribly well on that perception roll.
I don't know if I'm reaching here, but we were all
you
listening
weren't even
to
looking
him.
for the same guy, were you?
No.
No, yeah, so.
We were all listening when the guy originally was telling us all to get back and stuff.
Yes.
Can I try to talk to this guy? Has he talked at all?
Not really, just a few words.
There's no way to, like, try and tell from voice.
Give me an intelligence roll.
I'm gonna back up and hide in the woods.
Nat 20
You're gonna back up and hide in the
for
woods?
a total of 20.
Something's off. You're good with voices, being a bard. Something's a little bit off with the register.
I just remembered that I did actually hurt my back. I wasn't kidding about that, and I really don't want to hurt it here. You know what, gents, friends? Maybe we should get help in Hope.
I am going to turn into the dwarf that we met the first time and run out of the trees into the clearing. I me fucking wagon.
Archibald.
Okay. Give me a deception roll. At advantage.
I went 0 to 100 real quick.
I love this game.
Oh man. Okay.
Pretty in action.
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
You hear a voice. I told you to kill the dwarf. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
So that was a no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It happened fairly quickly. I imagine that you just kind of.
I was there, John. No, it's fine.
Fuck.
I guess we can pull off
I'm
that.
serious, use these.
Okay.
We can share.
Initiative, right.
Drop some dwarves on here.
Nadia keeps fucking up.
Oh man, I didn't bring
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Just a bit.
Okay, and you've got this guy. That's Ted.
I would probably be really close to Ted.
You'd be very close to Ted. Alright, so Aster is pretty close to Ted. Would you be within melee range of Ted? Okay.
I think you're just out of my range.
You're over here talking to dwarves.
I mean, you usually talk to somebody pretty.
You just came running out of the woods, so you're about here.
Go.
You were probably there-ish?
I honestly couldn't imagine where we were. We were wherever he was inspecting
They
the rut.
stepped away. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he was inspecting the rut, but then you guys stepped away to talk.
Yeah.
You guys did step away to talk.
Yeah. So I imagine checking out the rut, so you're probably like here-ish whispering at each other. Okay. So if
Should there be another guy?
he's there, don't worry.
Okay.
Well.
Totally not going to worry about that.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm not at all worried. Ted's not worried either.
All right. What the hell? Didn't know work. Sorry. Trying to start this combat. Did it wrong.
What?
How dare
Combat?
you?
I had no idea.
Ah, there. That's the button I'm supposed to hit. All right. So if I could have 25 to 20.
20.
You're fine. So we've got.
Maybe over there.
Oh. No, monk is.
Oh, no, right over there.
Okay.
Professionals.
We're strummers.
Oh yeah.
Let's sit over here. Huzzah. Okay. Oh.
Oh, the whole squad's in there?
Heck
Ooh,
Way to
yeah.
fucking show off. Alright, so Maul with a 20. And who's got above a 10?
I have a 10.
a 10. Okay.
I have a 10 too.
Woohoo! We're the 10 team.
The 10 team.
Is
Okay.
my dex higher than you though?
Mine's +2.
That's plus
Your ball
3.
rack.
Yeah, you beat me.
It's me.
So you've got a. What's your dex?
She goes
Plus
before me.
3. I believe.
I don't have fighter.
Yeah, it's plus 3.
And then
I had a 10 after.
you had a 10. Now you are the weird eye thing.
Illuminati confirmed.
So what do I have left here? That is the fighter. So that would be. What did you get, Nadia?
5.
5. Okay, well, look at that.
Oh, how about that?
All right.
My dice blessed.
I can consecrate them for you.
Maul.
Who was the one that said, I told you to kill a dwarf?
You hear that voice from right around here.
Oh, but we don't see anyone?
No.
Oh, shenanigans.
Danger will
Did
run.
anyone look at that direction when that was said?
The big guy that came out of the woods with the tree branch is just kind of like, whoops.
Well, we did try to warn him about the bandits.
How's Ted looking? Does he look nervous now?
There's a glare going at the guy next to him.
Okay. Shouldn't have reacted, man. That's all I need. Oh, you mind if I move it?
Go for it.
Yeah. Here I am. Very quickly.
Shove your way in front of me.
Going for the spear first.
Okay.
The spearfish.
Sure. That is a 23.
That most yes, that most certainly hits.
Nice. 7 damage.
Takes a nasty hit, looking pretty rough.
Bonus action, I will go for the punch.
Oh, Ted.
Wow, Cameron. I thought we were friends.
I'll beat you up after class. 17
17.
Sound like everyone ever dated
Done.
in high school.
Oh, to hit, yeah.
to hit. I
Yes,
do not,
I'm
I
sorry.
cannot deal 17
Oh,
damage in one hit.
I was like, that's impressive.
That is another 7.
Another 7. Down. You jabbed Ted with your spear and then just follow through with an elbow right to the face, and he just drops like a sack of potatoes. Okay.
Rip. F.
Okay. That's fair. You step over his limp body towards his hobgoblin companion, who's holding a
branch?
It's pretty
A
thick.
log?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aster's just in pure shock because she was literally having a nice conversation with Ted, and then Maul fucking rolls up, and it's just like, bam, bam, and he's down. He just walks past him. Just like,
Balric?
Would it be an action to try and find the source of the voice?
Yeah.
Sorry, should have my move planned.
You're on deck, Aster.
got it.
I am going to summon one of my spirit totems.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon the spirit of a capybara on top of the wagon.
Okay.
Oh my god, you have a piece for it.
Of course I have a piece for it. So for 1 minute, everyone in 60 feet. No, sorry, 30-foot aura around the capybara. Have advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura, and then if I cast a healing spell in the aura, everyone gets healed.
Wow.
That's fucking broken.
You see this ethereal blue light kind of come up and take the form of a capybara, just chilling out on the wheel, just kind of looking around. You see the energy just kind of wisp away from it, and you can definitely feel it in the air as this happens.
Nice.
We have what? Advantage?
You have advantage
skill
on
checks.
ability checks
Okay.
made to detect something
Oh,
specifically.
okay.
And speaking of, I am now going to try and find the source of that voice.
Okay.
Is that points?
That's bonus section.
Tones of points?
What would you like for that? Investigation? Perception?
Your choice.
Probably perception.
Can I argue insight?
No.
When he talked, how did he emotionally sound? Where was he located?
Animal handling.
Definitely not.
But he's an animal and he's handling himself.
10.
No. It could still somewhere in this general vicinity. At least when they were talking. Anything else?
We don't have to do this.
Then walk away.
What if you just walk away instead?
No deal.
I tried.
As did I. Okay. Aster?
Okay. You don't pull up the gun, pull back the hammer, and just be like, "Maul duck!" Duck, duck, goose, and shoot.
Okay.
Straw. Oh no, that doesn't hit. That's actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the thing. So, don't mind me. Straw. What is that? 12.
You just barely catch him in his shoulder. Give me some damage.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, 12 hits?
12 hits.
Fuck yeah.
Just wearing some leather armor.
Scraw. Oh no, that's nothing. 5 whole points of gun damage.
He
Aster
looks
was
very
killing.
startled. You all hear just boom. It's loud. Every time you're still probably all a little bit taken aback still. Like it's a loud noise.
Alright,
I pooped our pants too. Prestidigitation.
the feels when I want to use action surge, but I also don't want to use action surge.
I say save it until the
Yeah.
crazy
I'm
invisible
gonna
person.
save it.
So
Not that
Okay.
Aster would know to do that, but I'm gonna save it. I save my action surge and I, spin the barrel. However guns work, and just go cute and
Don't do
Hi,
Crap.
gun.
I know guns.
Okay. So you pull back the hammer for your next shot, and that is going to be them. So he's going to take a couple swings at you with this, a swing at you with this big gigantic branch, and that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Is he proficient with branch?
It's a club.
Are you not?
I know, I probably am actually.
I am proficient with stick.
And that's going to be 3 bludgeoning damage.
Just popped you on the noggin.
Bippity boppity boop.
Nope. Okay.
Boopity-boppity-boop.
These two are going to move towards you, Gideon. Drop your weapon, bud, and no harm.
Is it my turn or are they about to hurt me?
They're about to hurt you.
Oh my God! Give me a chance.
Well, I mean, if you have a weapon in your hand and you drop it, they may not attack you.
I have 0 weapons in my hand. I have a flute, which
You
is
have-
like on my side. I don't even know that I really own weapons except a dagger, and that's hilted. Like,
Run.
Let me know when it comes my turn.
Give me if you're trying to deceive them, give me a deception roll.
All right, yeah. Oh, not bad. That is a 21.
So they'll move a step towards you, and then they're going to attempt to move past you towards Nadia.
Oh no. Oh no.
Actually, this one's going to go towards Balric. That's about as far as you can go. And
I'm just waiting. Like I want
Okay. He's gonna shoot a light crossbow at you and you. So at Balrek, that is a 12. And Nadia, that is an 8.
To hit?
Yeah. Okay. So they miss. Nadia, you hear noise coming through the woods behind you. And that is going to him, dwarves. Yep. Okay. That is their turn. So Gideon.
Okay. Do I see the new ones come out of the woods?
Probably not, because you. My imagination is you kind of went like this and they went past you.
My plan was originally to turn around and I'm going to try and charm person one, so
Okay.
that's why I asked.
Yeah, no, then you can see them coming. They're kind of at the edge of the woods at this point.
Okay. I noticed that Nadia is like right in the middle of this big old clusterfuck. So I'm going to move up a little bit, so I'm within like 30 feet of. Is that a knoll?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little wider around so I don't get attacked.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I should be within 30 feet now.
1, 2, 3. You're just out here at 40.
Motherfucker. Alright. Can I attempt to hold a charm person until the knoll comes within range?
Yeah. So you're waiting for the knoll to be within range.
Yes, and then I'm just gonna do my no, please. You don't want to hurt us.
Okay. Nadia.
Okay, so can I position myself between those two guys so like
Here?
there's like a 15-foot radius that doesn't encapsulate anyone else?
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, girl.
Con saves?
Con 15.
All right. So
Roll low.
Non-purple, purple. I've got a 13 and a dirty 20.
Oh, okay. Well, on a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Did a 13 fail?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And on a successful, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
How much damage was it again? I'm sorry.
12.
12.
So half is 6 for the other guy.
And any unsecured object in that range also gets pushed 10 feet away from me. And there's a giant boom that's audible 300 feet away.
Is it louder than a gun?
Significantly.
Okay. Holy shit.
I go
There was-
Avatar state.
There was
for
probably a
that.
time when you were traveling where you were in like you were trying out the first time and you were in like a more of an enclosed spot and it was like that, just deafening.
Ow.
Would that have done anything to the wagon?
The wheel, the back, the capybara is now just spinning as the wheel spins.
It's like holding on for dear life.
Fortunately, it's ethereal, so it's fine.
He's doing great.
Yeah, he's fine. Is that it for you, Nadia?
And then bonus action, I'm gonna point to Gideon. You got this.
I know. I totally forgot I would have tried to inspire too on my turn. Fuck.
That's Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Totally forgot. I should have done that because I was going to inspire you.
Oh no. My butt.
I assume a 22 is going to hit you, Aster.
Yes.
Okay.
Misses wildly.
So, should I have the right die for this? You feel a hand reach and touch your back, and you just feel an electric shock blast through you for 5 lightning damage, or electric damage.
God damn.
Ow, it's like a taser, but worse.
And then he's going
Was
to...
he within melee?
Yes, you can actually... you cannot take reactions until it's your next turn.
Fuck him!
Yeah.
Wow.
And he looks at you. Take your friends and leave. And no harm is done.
think it's too late for that.
All of your people are alive.
Some of yours aren't. You should take them and go.
You're not very frightening.
Just wait.
Okay. Maul.
I keep hitting.
She's gonna keep hitting. She just like she shot me.
At least you're.
I got a gun.
Yep.
This is my boomstick. Isn't that funny?
Yes. Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Ball is a freight train.
He's my favorite.
Oh!
That's 17 damage. Hey, I can deal 17 damage with it.
Look at that. He's got a bit of a wound there, and you just come in with the harpoon, and you catch him where like the wound was, and you just kind of jab it right through, and he's just got a gaping hole from like here through here, lung to heart, and just drops limp on your harpoon and just.
Good.
I can't wait for kebab night with you.
Mouth is wide open. Okay.
Hello, Felicia.
Oh.
Oh, I just love the idea of you just
Clever
like
boy.
sidestep right in front of him.
Bonus action punch.
Okay.
Ooh, I can do other things now. I'm level 2.
Maul with
Ooh,
punch.
stunning strike.
Can you stunning strike it
level.
too?
Oh.
I don't actually remember what they all do.
You can
no, wait,
be
they're right here,
stunning
okay.
while you strike.
I'm going to spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
First key point.
Oh,
ever
nice.
spent.
Woo!
This may be the key moment in this battle.
Oh. But
Easy.
Inspiration.
Please don't. Alright, I'm actually going to use mine.
So you're making multiple attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I spend it, I do 2.
Okay.
So that'll be 17 and 18.
He's going to attempt to put up a shield, but you still just are able to get through it.
With
You're
both
just
of them?
you're just a little bit quicker than he is, and you just crack as the shield goes up.
Freight train. Freight train.
Rescue me, my hero.
That is 10 damage total for both fists.
Okay. He's looking a little
sorry.
bit rough.
That's incorrect because I add 5 to both of them. So 15 damage total.
He's looking pretty rough. Okay.
You're pretty attractive right
Balrek.
You're telling me.
Oh, yay. Oh.
Bitch.
Oh, no.
I said, bitch.
I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
Oh, it's like
Okay.
that moment in Captain America Civil War where Bucky and Steve are beating the shit out of Iron
And
Man.
I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
He's got a shield on.
He does.
I mean,
You got
Wait,
this.
I still hit him.
wait.
yes.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Bitch, you flanked.
It's right in front of me.
We did some like crazy like smoke screen thing. I came around the front and he like went around the back.
Kasha.
That is 17 to hit.
Just
Ah.
barely pushed through the shield.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, queen.
You rang?
Oh, yeah.
11 bludgeoning damage, and he needs to make a strength save.
That's right, he does. I can do
How could you do 17? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. You hit him with the ensnaring strike, and you see the vines wrap around him, and they just it just crushes the life out of him, and he drops to the ground.
Oh! It's fucking right.
Just left.
Ow.
And that's everything.
Okay. The vines start to cover his entire body, almost like a cocoon.
I'm gonna watch that happen. The whole thing.
The whole thing? Okay. Give me a perception roll.
$17.
Okay. Aster, are you doing anything else before your turn's end?
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, one more thing, if you'll allow it.
Yeah.
The rest of you just leave.
You hear from the woods. No harm?
As long as you don't.
Oh man, I wanted to shoot somebody.
They kind of look at each other. Okay. And just kind of start moving back towards the woods, and then just move down this way. This guy's just going to be like, pass through you two, and head off down the road.
Ooh, I'm really tempted when he ran by to cast Charm Person on him.
That is completely up to you.
Yeah, you still are holding it, so you're.
I'm still holding
spell
it.
Slot otherwise.
I think I would.
Okay.
I want answers. It's a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 13. And with my luck.
He rolled an after 20.
Of course he did!
Oh my god.
He's just obviously like, oh shit, we almost ended up dead here.
Come back soon now, you hear?
Was there anybody that would have pulled their punches at all, or was everybody just out to do what they need to do? Oh no, it was you. It was you, the one that knocked everybody down. Never mind. Never mind. Okay.
I was just gonna charm everyone.
First of all, how dare you?
Could I dispel the vines wrapping around him?
Is it a concentration?
That's snaring strike.
I'm not totally sure how the spell works. Give me 1 second.
Does it say you can optionally choose to?
I mean, the vines technically just restrain them. They don't like consume them or anything.
Okay.
Start
Each. Yes, you can dispel them. You wouldn't really need a 17. There's a hole, like it looks like the vines as they went through. There's just a cavity in his chest.
Oh, he's fucking done. Fuck.
Yeah, he's done.
I'm confused.
Like the vines went through, and they basically, it looks like one of the vines like grew into his chest, and as Balric makes him go away, and you were watching the whole thing happen, you basically see like the vine like pull out of his chest as it shrinks away.
Ew.
Oh,
Just throwing that out there.
Can-
This is gross.
Yeah.
I turn around, look, and I'm assuming I see him staring at the corpse.
Yeah.
Can I walk over to him?
No, definitely. Yeah, we're out of initiative at this point. You can walk over and
Okay.
I would like to check pulses.
check pulses.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a medicine check on. You could do Ted and this dwarf. The hobgoblin is very, very dead.
Okay.
Yeah, let's play Doctor.
Ted, dwarf.
Okay.
That would be a 23 on Ted and a 19 on the dwarf.
The dwarf is dead. Ted, you might be able to save him. He's in pretty bad shape.
Okay, I would like to...
You're not going to be able to do it with like.
No. I figured.
Just try to push things back in.
Yeah.
I would like
staples.
to tie him up. 1 second.
You're gonna tie him up first.
Yes.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna walk over that body, like step over him, and go investigate the.
Huh?
You want survival?
For tying him up, Yeah, but intelligence based.
I'm gonna walk over the dead body, just like step over it.
Okay.
No fucks given.
I was
And investigate the carriage.
Okay.
going over to Maul
You're going over the mall. Yeah. So you're at Maul's side.
and
You're gonna start walking that way.
looking at him. Do I?
Okay.
Go ahead.
18.
18. Okay, start up.
Alright, I'm gonna say one more thing and then I'll. I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Aster and allow him to get healed by the capybara.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you.
I'm also at the carriage.
Oh, so don't we all get healed then?
Everyone would get healed for 2 if you're missing any hit points.
Ooh,
I was not molested at all, unfortunately.
a snake bit me.
Let's see, what did you call the snake?
Aster, you get healed for 10.
10?
Damn.
Okay, I'm
Good heal.
way. I'm fine. Thank you, Balric.
Okay.
Her and I are gonna probably investigate the carriage,
Okay.
check see if they trapped it or something.
So you are at Maul's side.
Yeah. Looking at him, I see him.
Are you still just kind of staring at this corpse?
For another minute or so.
Okay.
Investigation.
Reach out and just very, very carefully touch your arm. Very carefully.
Can I help you, Aster?
You alright?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, I think there were bandits.
Oh, no. Really?
Did you know that Nadia and I can see the future when we're together? That's how we knew. Bandits.
I thought it was maybe common sense on a jungle road.
Nope.
This dense
Purely
area
knowing the future.
with money wagons coming through.
You'd think that. That's the
Oh.
obvious answer.
Oh, okay.
I got an 8 to investigate.
19.
19. There is. You're looking around. There's just mud and blood everywhere. You notice that by that hatch that opened up, there's bloody handprints. Like somebody grabbed the door and pulled it back and down.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
open
still
up
shut?
that hatch.
It's totally shut.
Can I try to open it?
You can. It does. It is wheel and it just does not move.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna-
join her.
I'm gonna knock on the hatch.
Okay.
Excuse me, we fought off the bad guys. If you're still in there, we'd love to heal you.
Come on out. The water's nice.
For a moment. How do I know you're not tricking me?
Because we've never tricked anyone ever, and I think we ran into you earlier,
And we also told you that there were bandits ahead and to be careful.
and we've taken care of them.
What if I give you a banana?
We have bananas.
Wait, so you knew that these bandits were here?
When we knew there was bandits, we heard a rumor there was
Yeah.
bandits in the forest.
There's always bandits.
Nothing's ever simple with these two.
If you can,
Listen, here, if you just open up a crack and I will put a banana through. Just like the smallest bit.
We're here to help. That's all.
I give you the rest of the bananas I have, which is 5.
the top starts to creep open, and as it creeps open, you see the point of a little piece of wood about this far from your face. This is a wand of fireball. If
Okay.
you're messing with me, it will burn us all alive.
Okay, well don't
Oh,
shoot
man.
just yet.
We're not going to do that.
I feed the banana through the hole.
Takes it.
Heals itself as it goes in.
He looks and he sees the part of the hobgoblin corpse,
And I would have dropped my
and just kind of you
legs, guys.
see him slump back down, pushes the door open.
Are you all right?
The the moment the way it goes open, you can see there's a crossbow bolt like through the like.
I'm
up
gonna-
through the shoes.
No, and I'm gonna cure wounds.
Ooh, all right. When she's doing that, I'm gonna also remove the arrow so
Okay.
it closes.
Same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
that's 5, 8.
It looks to clear up most of the wound. There's still a little bit there. It's like the later scabbing stages, but
What's your name, friend?
Xander Kundrak.
Xander, come on, let's get you out of there. I'm gonna help him out if he lets me help him out.
And he gets out.
What happened?
We were coming down the road and they were blocking the road, and Roderick popped his head out and there was some sort of magic and they knocked over the wagon. Somebody came through and knocked over the wagon and they just got us at the right moment and just, it's like they knew we were coming down this way.
Well, sorry about your friend. What were you carrying in there?
We're heading up to down the road.
Headed home?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Okay, we're going the same way. You give us a ride, we give you protection.
And I promise we're good company.
We are.
She sings.
All right.
That's not quite true.
All right,
I can't
I
let-
sing. She
I
dances.
can't let you inside. There's 2 seats up the front. A couple could probably hold on to the back. I'm gonna be in so much trouble as it is.
Well, how about you drop us off like right before we show up, so it looks like we arrive separately.
And you know what? You can say that you trusted these wonderful people who saved the lives of, well, you and everything you're carrying, lives or not. And they'll surely give you commendation for your bravery in the face of danger.
Okay, here you go, and I give
Give me
him
a
a
persuasion at
pastry.
advantage. One of you.
Is
Do you want to do it?
I'd love to do it.
All right, it's all you. Advantage.
What do you mean?
Roll the other
Like,
two.
can
It's right there.
we see any features from where we're at?
He's
That
Oh,
one's
cock.
just in a leather armor, no helmet,
What?
How
just
old does he look?
I'm not allowed
fairly
to roll
young,
ever
maybe like
again.
early 20s.
He's not my
Persuasion.
grandpa. Okay.
But that's still
11.
on her persuasion.
How attractive is he?
fairly attractive. I mean, there's blood on his face at the moment.
I'm
and,
gonna
like,
clean
bruise.
him up
Ah, fairly attractive.
and swipe his face gently when I do it. You're okay now.
All right. Just kind of. Who do you have? How many are with you? Is it just the 3 of you?
There's
5. There's 5.
5 of us.
6.
6.
Gonna pick up
It's a
Ted.
squirrel. Oh.
He's not coming in. Somebody's got to sit up front with him.
I'll sit up front with him. I have a gun.
Perfect.
That works.
And he sees you and he's like,
He saved you. Don't judge him.
He'd be a lot nicer to you than most people you'll ever meet.
And you know, when you go in
All
to
right.
the Hope,
everybody inside, you two on the front, let's go. And he has the wand and he kind of moves towards one side and he gets towards the controls and he's watching everybody. He's got the wand, moves it so it's in his hand but not necessarily pointing at any of you anymore. He's like, all right, come on, we're gonna have to go. He climbs back up. We're gonna have to lift this thing over and get it lifted up.
Did you say there was something about hanging off the back?
Yeah, there's some handles and a platform. I mean, it would probably fit just about you.
We have to pick up the wagon before we worry about who's going where.
He's like, oh, I can help with that, and he starts rummaging through like a bunch of boxes, and he pulls out a small contraption. He's like, well, I guess they don't pack these for nothing. He's like, I just need somebody to lift it up high enough just to get this underneath. We just need to go up about 2 inches.
I'm your man.
I'll try.
I mean,
All right.
we can all try.
If you
not my back.
somebody wants to do strength at advantage,
Very eagerly.
okay?
Who's spearheading the roll? You are, Mackenzie?
At advantage?
Yep. You've got other people helping you push. We cannot wait.
Very eagerly. With my -1.
I love it.
Why did you spearhead this?
Because he's cute!
All right, fair. Yeah, show off. Oh, can I inspire
That's
her?
a natural
my
20.
Ah!
So
So
you
19.
you get your foot in there and you move your hand in there and just with everybody and you're just like and you're just like I'm gonna look so cool. And he pops in there. All right, sit it down. He's like, all right.
Could I tell that Aster thinks he's cute?
Ooh, I wanted to ask the same question.
Oh, it's so easily obvious.
I'm gonna go up
Okay.
to her and be like, she's
Blush cheeks.
she is super impressive.
I'm
You're-
going to press a
you're
digitation
pretty
to
strong.
make, like, sparkles around her.
I try.
Aster is the most beautiful woman in all the lands.
Yep.
She's clearly
People-
very
people
strong.
say that.
Oh, guys, stop, please. It's really awkward.
I mean, I haven't met many tieflings, but I mean, it's a
Isn't
really cool
she
skin
an
color.
Exotic beauty.
She's
All right, well,
one of a kind.
here we go. And
Smart.
he walks over. He's
Funny.
like, you guys ready?
Ready to
Yeah.
love it,
Ready
baby.
Yeah.
for what?
I'm going to tie Ted to some of the handholds on the back, and then also stand in the back and keep an eye behind.
He hasn't lifted the wagon yet.
Are you
Oh,
tied?
never mind. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was
Sorry.
really hoping you tied him before.
No,
he-
please tie Ted first.
And he walks over and he pulls a cord and there's just a mechanical twang and it just the box expands out and it knocks the wagon back and let's see how the wheels hold up.
Oh!
And they hold up. You hear some creaking. One of the spokes does crack a bit. It's like, well, it worked.
Good job.
Thanks. All right, everybody
Well
in.
done, Roderick.
And he goes over and
His
he
name is Xander.
Well done, Xander.
pulls on a lever and a ladder kind of folds out from the top, so and he starts to climb back up. And he stands and he watches everybody getting in before he gets in.
Before, I'm gonna grab her real quick.
So you're gonna time it
No,
back.
And just
that.
like press
Okay.
prestidigitation, clean you up,
Okay.
and then just like fix your hair. You got this.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Give me a survival roll for
Oh
tying
my
him to
God.
the back.
What are you talking about?
23.
Why are you winking
23?
at me?
That's disappointing.
She's got this.
Absolutely.
Ruin all my fun.
She's just like face going red now because of you guys.
By the way, he did get healed for 2. I don't know if he's like up.
Yeah, he's in bad shape. Like he's like breathing like heavy. Like there's probably like a trickle of blood coming out of his mouth. Like he's not dying, but he's probably still got like a punctured lung or something.
I'm gonna draw on his face. He's just a big old dick. Right
So
there.
as you're tying him, now he
Oh.
comes over with just charcoal and just starts drawing on his
Around
face.
the
I'll
eyes,
stop her.
And then the
I'd be
shaft
behind
around
you.
the nose.
Balric's gonna put his hand in your way.
Nadia,
What?
he's barely alive.
No,
He
Nadia.
tried to kill you.
More hair. More hair at the base.
He
Oh,
will
okay.
remotely
He
succeed.
never got a chance.
I did it.
Okay. So everybody's tied up, and once everybody's
Everybody's tied up.
Yeah, everybody's tied up.
Ooh, that's my kind of
It's called a kink wagon.
God favorite.
Oh, I've been on one of those.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna healing word him.
Okay.
How long has this been?
Not even 10 minutes.
Okay. Well past 8 minutes though.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the boy.
Capybara's gone.
No.
Aww.
No, our
He's
child.
gonna get healed for 8.
Okay. He's looking a lot better. And you start making your way down the road towards Hope.
I don't get in the wagon. I want to sit on top.
You're gonna be on the top.
Yep.
Okay.
Where is the front 2 seats? Are we inside?
No, you're outside.
Okay.
You'd
So
be on.
I'm gonna like very casually, because he tied up Ted next to me, I'm guessing, right?
No, he's tied up in the back and I'm standing with him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Aster,
Oh,
you were
you could
riding
probably get inside
inside.
then.
You were riding
Yeah,
inside.
if
with
he's in the
us.
back, you could ride inside if you wanted to. He just needs to be outside.
We would be doing everything in our power to make sure she rode inside.
All
Yes,
right,
absolutely.
inside.
Okay, you are definitely inside. And I am assuming you're just talking.
You know what I'd be doing? I'd be playing music that's romantic and set in the mood.
Give me a
Oh, my.
Constitution save.
Constitution.
Yeah.
He comes on quick.
I'm also playing.
Yeah.
We're set in the mood. We're wingmanning
It's like
it. Wing
the beginning of that Under the Sea scene.
Yes!
Under the scene.
Oh, that's a big fat 4.
4.
Oh.
As you start taking off and you're playing and just
Oh,
really trying to talk
no.
Aster up. Aster, you're sitting there and you're getting uncomfortable and hot, and you feel yourself you feel it come on, that it's enclosed in here, and you're just sitting there and trying to smile, and you just see the Aster just kind of go limp, and
Oh,
she
she
faints.
Can I try to
swoons.
catch her?
Yes.
Do I need a roll?
Look, Xander.
Why would you
swoons.
try to catch me
She
when he could catch you now?
swoons for you.
What am I rolling?
Strength.
Oh no! So I rolled a 12.
Okay.
So it's a 9.
She starts to fall on you, but he's able to hold he comes in and drops the one and is able to hold the two of you up, and that's where we pick off.
Thank you so much. Can you take her, please?
Definitely, and he takes her and sets her down gingerly, and that's where we'll pick up after break.
Oh,
Yes!
Suddenly, it's the Bachelorette.
ooh, I'm so into this.
Oh boy. Alright, Ken. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Thanks for tuning in.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
How did you get further down?
Oh shit, sorry, my bad. Sorry.
I was like, it wasn't great, but what the hell?
Where'd you go?
He shrunk.
I was down in my cave. The floor on this side is actually 2.5 feet lower, so we have to raise me up.
You raise
You know how many times I've fallen down there?
Yeah.
so I can
So,
walk on.
Before break, our party was heading away from where they had rescued a dwarf after his his wagon had been attacked. Aster was made extremely uncomfortable by both Gideon and Nadia,
Yes.
causing a slight fainting spell.
Oh my.
And now we're just trucking on down the road.
Alright, I fainted.
You wake up shortly afterwards,
Who's
and
that?
you're laying down, and he's like waving like a blank piece of parchment at your face. You all right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
prestidigitation, faint smell of roses.
I'm fine. What? Are you wearing rose perfume?
No.
It's just the
I
magic
smell it
between
too.
you two. Go on.
Your friends are a little strange.
Yeah, I'm sorry about them.
You don't worry about it.
Did he hear that?
No, he's
Okay.
got you set up like over here, and the controls are here, and he's just kind of keeping an eye on a couple different dials that are moving. You can hear like a coming from like the back part. And
Wait, so he's driving it?
looks like it. Like it looks like it's kind of staying straight. Like he's just occasionally like pushing a lever, like pressing a button, but.
Oh my, this is the most impressive piece of technology I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I look?
Have at it. So you're out back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're on the roof, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had that right. Okay. Yeah. It's some dials. It references as a couple different pressure gauges.
Mm-hmm.
A fuel gauge, which is getting lowish.
Okay.
And then a few levers that are labeled motivator and distributor.
What do those do?
Oh, they distribute the magic so that it makes the wheels turn.
Oh, this is magic?
Oh yeah, no, it's a prototype that we commissioned, trying to find a safer way to travel through the woods. Putting people outside is, we had a couple guys get shot the first couple months we were out here, just right off the top. You're all done.
Who built this
Shoot
for
to me.
you?
Arrow.
Who built this for you? You said you commissioned it?
Oh, yeah, it's House Cannith made, of course. Cannith.
House Cannon.
And towards the back there are, it looks like he's carrying, like there's some crates and some safes, but there's also a bunch of doors, like from like this big up to like almost like mall size or U height doors. They've got like runes carved into them.
Do I understand any of the runes?
You can be an Arcana roll.
Okay.
If it's any particular language, I speak Elvish and Giant.
I speak Sylvan and Undercommon.
I speak Celestial.
Nope.
Is that just Latin?
12.
12. Yeah, it's definitely some magical writing, but it's above anything that you had ever kind of had experience with.
So, House Cannon seem pretty smart with, like, weapon technology.
Supposedly they're out of that now that the war's over, you know, more on to stuff like this. You know,
That's interesting.
it's peace. Don't need guns no more, or, you know, weapons as much. I got nothing against your gun. It's actually kind of snazzy.
Oh, do you want to see it?
Can I?
Just be careful. It's my father's. So. Also, it doesn't have. Oh wait, safety doesn't exist. Never mind.
Okay.
Just be careful.
That's really nice.
Thank you.
Hands it back to you.
I'm just
He knows not to. They have one. He knows not to point it at his face.
spend my time watching him drive
Okay.
because now I am 100% enamored with the technology, and way more than I am with him.
Okay.
I'm just because I want to, and I have to make this happen at some point. I'm gonna keep making like little sounds of bells twinkling near her, not so she's paying attention to it. So it's like trying to catch his attention, make him keep looking at her, making him look at you.
A couple times he kind of looks up, and you'll see him like look at something and like check like a fastener and be like, whatever. Adjust the dial. Bouncing around out in the back. Ted's sitting there like in the rope, just kind of, you know, you could just let me go. I'm really sorry.
No, you're not.
Listen, it was just money. You know, if you had just helped us lift it up, we would have left, and there would have been no harm.
And you would have killed the driver.
Oh, well, yeah. That's fair. What do you have against killing? Like, do you know this? He's not your friend.
Why does that matter?
What has he ever done for you?
I don't understand that question.
Why did you say? I mean, this is like a small fortune you have here.
And he's just trying to do his job.
Yeah, I was just trying to do mine, which is taking
No, that's not your job.
Well, it's my chosen vocation.
You could choose something else so easily.
Yeah, but I don't have to work like a couple days a week like this.
I'm gonna shove some rope in his mouth.
Can I hear all of this?
A good portion of it, yeah. There's probably
just fucking laughing.
So you hear some chuckling coming from the top of the wagon. Are you just like sitting crisscross applesauce, or are you just like sprawled out?
I am laying down, like looking just at the sky, one leg over the other one, just relaxing.
Okay.
I'm listening for stuff, but if we're rolling at a good speed, I'm not too worried right now.
You see another carpet go overhead. This one's a little bit smaller,
Okay.
but heading in similar direction. So you
When we get to Hope, I'm turning you into the authorities. He's got rope in his mouth.
You see him after a little bit. He's like fidgeting.
Stop that.
Fidgeting. You seem to have done a pretty decent job tying him up, but he is definitely trying to like get hands out and
Stop.
You're not gonna kill me.
I might.
That's the guy with the big stick.
Yep.
No, that's me.
You wouldn't let him kill me, would you? If I ran?
I killed the invisible one.
He just kind of slumps down. Then you, you're inside. He's like, all right, we're just about to town. I'm gonna let your friends know. And he starts to climb up the ladder and goes to push, and your leg starts to move a little bit. Stuck. Here, will you grab me that grease gun right there?
Sure. Hand him the grease gun.
Squirts it in on the hinges.
He's got loot.
Thank you. And then tries to push again.
Do you want some help?
No, I should get it. It's just a little bit jammed, probably from the fall.
When I feel him push his heart, like his at his hardest point, I'm just gonna let off.
Okay.
Fucking asshole.
He goes up, and you see him kind of do one of those where he goes up, and then he's like not on a rung, so he has to kind of catch himself, and he's like, there we go. Pops up. You could have helped.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about technology.
We're almost to town. And as he says this, you can see down the road the trees start to clear out, and you can see some smoke rising up, like from houses. You see a few tents, a large watchtower off to your right as you're coming up towards town. And as you pull into town, this is what you see. You're coming from the bottom. Huh? Yeah, if you want to. Here, I gotta throw it. I have it on my computer as well. Oh, sorry.
Coming from the bottom. Now the whole team's here.
So you rumble on up. It's getting towards evening time. It's probably about dinner time. Maul, you would see the tower that is up there on the left of the road. It's not fully constructed. It's probably only about that one, yeah. It's about 2/3 done, and there's a bunch of figures standing out front, and once they see the wagon kind of come past the guard tower, they start moving up towards the wagon. They're all dwarves. There's like 5 dwarves just kind of trucking up towards you. Yeah. Looking around town, people are bustling about, walking around you have a bunch of tents off to the right, as well as like a bunch of construction equipment, some half-built houses. It looks like they're building up the town. There's another smaller construction site that you can see up towards the north side of town, and over there, over a good all of the buildings, once you're past the inn, you can see what looks to be a dragon shard that's roughly 20 feet tall. Ooh. Just sticking out of the ground. There's a bunch of scaffolding on it, and it looks like a hole is being dug out around it. There's nobody over there at the moment, but you can definitely tell from the construction. Huge well towards the middle. The first building you're going to see past the house is looks to be a large inn. It's got a big metal eagle kind of perched on the roof of it. The way out towards the back, on the right, you see 2 buildings. One looks to be like a lumber mill, and it says in kind of a crappy hand-done sign, "Need More West." And the building directly to the left of it says Blaylock Mining Incorporated.
Blaylock?
Yep. BLAILOC. Sorry. I made the name and I couldn't remember how to fucking spell it.
We've all been there.
That's this one, I assume.
Yeah. And then
building.
that other stone building, what looks to be a church, that is mostly done. It does not have a roof at the moment.
Is it actually a church?
It looks like a church. It has a very churchy look. Looks to be like somebody's trying to hang something on the front of it. And then there is a very kind of tucked to the very corner, you can see back, a very brightly colored building towards the back, and the sign you can't quite read at this point. That one, yeah.
Just going in, do I see any signs of the troop anywhere?
You see their wagons parked up towards, some wagons parked up towards the north part of town.
Do they look like our wagons?
They look like your wagons. It looks like you're missing a couple.
No.
Gideon knew that they were going to be here, right? You mentioned that?
Yeah.
I'm going to use some makeup and disguise kit stuff and make myself look less like myself.
Okay. So you start working on that as you're pulling in. Those dwarfs that are running up, they see you, and one of them, who are you? Is everybody all right inside? And he's reaching.
Everybody inside is all right. How many people did you have in here before?
Oh, we could just let the
And
guy do the talking.
Two.
One didn't make it. Sorry.
Which one?
The dwarf.
He just kind of looks at you.
I thought the other one was like a guy. Like
No.
a human.
They're both dwarves.
They're both dwarfs.
They're both dwarves.
The rude one?
The bearded one. The young one's still good. Oh, the young one got shot.
Is
He's
he
good
alive?
now. Yes.
Did he? Not by you, right?
No.
We don't do ransom.
Own any
No.
firing boomsticks.
And he puts up a hand, and the cart just stops. It just kind of comes to a nice slow stop. And you see him inside, and he's like, "Oh, boss is outside."
Oh,
It's like, let's go.
okay.
They're just talking while it's moving.
And you're probably about 100 feet, maybe, from that stone tower. And he's like, all right, well, let me go up and try to explain everything. And he climbs out. He's like, hey, Dad. It went bad. And he's just kind of like, Roderick's dead. Okay. Who are your friends? And he's like, Aster's, Gideon and Nadia are inside. I didn't get your name. You were kind of standoffish.
Actually, my name was Faola.
Oh, Faola, yeah. This is Faola, Nadia, and Aster. This is Maul. I don't remember what the Minotaur's name was. Minotaur?
While we were going up, I was like untying Ted.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that, like, get him off and kind of come around the side and like throw him at their feet.
Who's this?
This is one of the ones responsible.
You two. Take him in. Well,
Are we all poked out at this point?
I would assume so, yeah.
Hi, I'm Aster. It's nice to meet you.
Madrick DeKundrak.
Medric.
Madrock. M-A-D-R-O-C.
What a fantastic name, man.
Gundrak?
Yeah. Kundrak, I'm sorry. D''K-U-N-D-R-A-K. I believe I spelled that right.
So what fun is there to be had in this lovely little town?
Well, you got the Iron Eagle, our inn. They do open mic nights.
Sure they do.
We're kind of a mining town.
We're actually looking for someone in particular.
Who?
Velarn Vesta.
Is he expecting you?
Yes. I messaged him yesterday.
He's gonna be either over in the Blaylock building or at his house.
Which one's his house?
Miss, you seem nice, but I don't know if I totally feel...
Well, honestly, we're old friends, and she's looking to reconnect. It's been years since they've seen each other, and it's really important.
Give me a persuasion roll.
It's a 16.
I'm pretty sure he's still in his office. I think that's the best place to go.
At the Blaylock building?
Yeah,
Could
Blaylock
you
Mining.
just point us to there?
And he points towards the back, and
Okay.
it's fairly well marked. It's one of the nicer buildings in town. It's got more lampposts than anywhere else. Like there's a lamppost here. There's a few.
Very well lit.
I will immediately beeline there.
You're gonna start heading over there immediately.
I'm gonna
Okay.
follow.
It's like, well, I appreciate it. If you all come by later on, I would like to offer some sort of a reward.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
You got it.
Who else is beelining off with Aster?
I'm gonna hang.
Okay.
I want to stick with Aster because I want to make sure that she gets what she's looking
I need a
for.
babysitter.
Okay.
It's not about babysitting, but like I'll get you into places you're not gonna get in otherwise.
I'm very charming.
What is your opinion on Velarn?
Treats the miners pretty well. I mean, I've never had any issues with them. Yeah, seems like a pretty honest guy, hard worker. I mean, maybe a little bit solitary, but you know.
He's not like creepy.
No, I mean creepy. Father Donovan, up at the church, maybe a little bit on the creepy side.
Okay.
And I think some people think Mercutio's a little bit creepy. I think he's just a little bit eccentric. He runs the supply
Okay.
store.
So if Velarn, like, hypothetically shot up a bunch of people, would you be surprised?
What?
Hypothetically,
Yeah.
hypothetically. Okay, perfect. That's all I needed to
Shrini
know.
was like,
I walk away.
Bye.
and the son just kind of like, yeah, these guys are weird.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Is there anything else I can do for you all? I'd recommend if you're looking for a place, check the inn if you need work. Or he's looking for more miners. I know things have been a little bit delayed, but
How much do I know about House Kundarak?
Give me a history roll.
I don't think I would know anything because they're not in.
Not much.
That's a 4. So 4.
You've heard they have something to do with banks.
Forgive me if this is rude or anything like that. I thought your house dealt with banks.
Yeah, we have banking, security, things like that. When the Mr. Blaylock got the charter approved for Hope, he reached out and said he would like to set up a small Kundarak operation here. I mean, it's not really secret, but I mean this is like one of the biggest Dragon Shard finds anybody's found in about the last 2 or 3 years. He's expecting a fortune out of this. So I mean, plenty of money coming through here means money for us, right? So yeah. Well, thank you for getting it. It would have been a real pain in the ass getting another one of these shipments in.
Sure. One more question.
Yeah.
How long have all of these shops been here?
Some of the inns fairly new. Mercutio, Blaylock, they've been here since day one. The town's about 1.5 years old now. Needmore just came in about 6 months ago. They got a much bigger operation on the other side of Kabara. We needed somebody to bring in and basically just clear out some land so we could get some more houses in here and set things up to take care of the workers. Right now, all the miners are living in the bunkhouse, and It's getting kind of cramped.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you.
I guess I'll welcome to Hope Township.
Shake his hand.
Got a pretty beefy grip.
Where do we come back for that reward again?
Right on over here. And he points to the mostly built tower.
Okay.
Okay. So
Before she runs in, I'm gonna try to like call out to you and catch up. Aster, before we go,
What's up?
look, just refresh my memory here. What do you need with Velarn?
Velarn can help me find my brother.
Have you known him before?
No. He was friends with my dad.
So do you trust him?
I trust my father.
Okay, that helps. I need to know if I need to be charm or frightening.
Maybe don't talk.
That's like asking the sun not to shine.
Just this once. Please. I can't screw this up.
Alright. I'll do my best, but if you're not getting anywhere, well, I should help.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay.
Would I have caught up by now?
you'd probably be just catching up, yeah. Okay.
Nadia.
We're here.
Look, I told her I would not talk, and I think that should apply to both of us.
Okay.
It's not fair otherwise.
Okay.
But
You not talking is a beautiful day. Let's go.
So you head on. Okay. Sitting behind the counter is a young male halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Blaylock Mining. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm looking for Velarn Vesta.
He expecting you?
Yes.
If you want to just have a seat here in the waiting area, I'll go get him. Hops down from his chair and makes his way towards the back. About a minute later, a man walks out, a little bit stocky, nothing major. Sandy brown hair, short cut beard, brown eyes. Completely unremarkable. Simple, like tan tunic, some brown pants. He comes out and he's like, you were looking for... Come on back.
Okay.
And he looks starts to look a little bit frazzled and heads my office is just this way. He brings you in and he sits down behind his desk. And close the door, please.
I'll close it.
We're gonna get to you in a minute.
What?
You're here about Thomas?
Yes.
How do I know you're his daughter? Do you have anything of his that can prove it, other than his coat?
I'll show Velarn the gun.
Is that his sword? You have a sword as well, right?
Yes.
I don't think I ever saw it. It doesn't look like the one that he had when I knew him.
Honestly, I don't know much about that part, but it is his.
What do you need?
Well, first of all, I'm Aster.
I'm sorry. Velarn.
It's nice to meet you.
Why did Thomas send you all the way out here to me?
He didn't send me. My brother went missing, and my father was going to go find him, but I went in his place. My mother was a bit worried that he could get hurt since he's kind of getting on in years.
It's your actual brother, like your actual blood kin?
Yes.
I think we could probably do something.
Okay. If you don't mind my asking, how do you know my father?
Very well. come back to that in a minute.
Okay.
Why are you wearing those out where people can see them?
What?
What's on your skin? And you can see you notice like a kind of like a ripple in the face, like very subtly. The eyes change different colors, and just kind of he looks at you expectantly.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Is there a problem here?
Will the two of you step outside for just a moment?
Sorry.
The two of us?
Please step outside, please.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Okay.
No harm will come to your friend.
We're okay, Nadia?
Yeah, I'll shout. It's fine. Go. Please.
Once the door closes, the visage before you just fades, and it's just milky white skin with long black hair, eyes that have almost they're so gray they're almost white. The markings that you wear are not for others to see.
What? Sorry.
Didn't your parents teach you?
No. Sorry. It's just the first time I've ever seen.
You don't. He just kind of reaches his hand and maybe just kind of put their hand on your shoulder. You just let it come down.
I can't. This is it. This is all I can do.
Wait.
It's down.
But you can change your.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shift from dwarf to Gideon to Aster to Balric to Maul to him, pre-disguise, and I'm back.
Child.
How do you do it?
How do I do what?
How do you? This is you, yeah?
Yes.
How do you do it?
You just let it go.
I am.
Can you get rid of the markings?
Yeah. They're gone.
We have a lot of talking to do over the next few days.
Yes, we do.
And they just kind of shift back into Velarn. Wow. And you see the eyes kind of flicker, and then you see like a subtle shift in the face, and just kind of an expectant look on your face, on his face. So much to learn.
Yeah.
Tell your friends to come in.
Okay, guys, it's good. We're good.
We're coming in.
Come back in.
Everything okay in here?
Everything is fine and dandy, thank you. We talked about tea. It was beautiful.
I definitely don't believe that.
All right. Your brother. What happened?
Well, my mama went to go get him from his crib one morning and he just wasn't there.
And your father was... You're sure your father was heading to me?
I found your name on a piece of paper that it seemed like...
It was sloppy of him.
It was in his personal effects.
Does anybody else know that you're here?
My friends.
These two? Anyone else?
No.
Well, there's two more outside.
Well, yeah, but it's just the group of us that have been traveling. That's it. And I guess Brock, I suppose, because...
Yes, yeah.
Also, the entire traveling troupe that is here right now.
They don't know we were coming here.
Oh. No, they didn't. Never mind.
Well, that would have, yeah. Well, I'm glad, because that would have been a lot more inconvenient there. Kind of a nosy bunch.
They're my family.
No offense intended.
I've never met them before.
I'm gonna give.
Can I get deception?
Yeah, go for it.
17.
Your brother, do you have a description?
Mm-hmm.
Jot down a description.
My father sent me this note yesterday.
Reach across and take the note.
I don't know who he means by they. Well, I might know, but not for certain.
Yeah. Who do you? Who's? Do you think he's worried about something? Did you show it to somebody?
The note?
He apparently never taught you what it was. The rune card.
No.
Okay, well, don't. It's worth a lot of money.
Okay. Wait, you know about it?
He reaches in and pulls out one that looks exactly the same.
Can I pull out the one I have, which is in my locket?
You unfold
and
it.
Immediately compare.
The paper does not have any fold marks when you unfold it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. It'd be even weirder if I told you how we got this, too.
How did you get it?
We worked a job, and see the four prints?
Mm-hmm.
We worked together. And when one of us is left alive, all the pot's theirs. Until then, we can pull a little bit of money out of it, sits in a Kundrak vault, collecting interest.
Isn't that a little bit dangerous?
A lot of bit dangerous. Fortunately, if one of us kills the other one, you get nothing.
What if one of you tells somebody to kill the other one?
That's smart girl.
Fold it up, put it back in the locket.
He did not prepare you to come out here, did he?
He tried to keep me safe.
He's got a. we made a fair amount of enemies over the years, so I can.
How? I don't understand. Everybody likes my father.
Oh, he's a great guy. He's also a hell of a safe blower too.
Sorry, this is Mackenzie laughing, not Aster.
Yeah, that's right.
Safe blower?
Yeah, he's really good at getting into. Yeah, I mean, fairly technically adept. I mean, the gun that he had when we were working together, he made.
He made the gun?
Yeah, I remember when he built the first one, blew the barrel off and almost lost a finger. Bullets were too big. Not enough metal around the casing.
Wait, so Rawl wasn't lying when he said you guys were bandits?
Wait, what? You ran into Rawl?
Yeah.
Not here, right?
No.
Thank God, I fucking hate that guy.
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I mean, when you specialize in disabling governments, usually you are.
What?
Yeah, that's what he does. He goes in, screws with small governments, and gets out.
Wait, did he do that when he was with you and my father?
We did a little bit of that. Nothing big. It's, small local councils, but Rawl's good at what he did. That's why they brought him in on the job.
There's no way. My father would never do that.
And again, he didn't try not to hurt people where he could, but, he's a crack shot and a clever guy, and Dad's an asshole, so, happens.
Dad's an asshole?
His dad's an asshole.
You know his father?
I've never met him, but
do you know his
stories
name?
to tell. God.
Or his last name?
Do you mean, do I know your father's parentage?
Yes.
I know what his father's last name is. He's a Decaneth. Your father's a bastard son of a dragon mark house and a bit of royalty. He'd never be, broke all sorts of laws just him being born.
Are you serious? Sorry, are you serious?
Yeah.
Decaneth as in the people that made that vehicle?
Yeah, like the dragon marked house. What other Decaneth do you know? Man, I mean, I would have assumed he would have told us. He obviously, you're tiefling, so he really just decided to probably try to stick it to the family. I mean, where's your...
No, my parents are both human.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed.
It's fine. Sorry, this is a lot to take in because he's literally never told me any of this.
You grew up locked in a library or something?
Yeah.
Do you have a place to stay this evening, dear?
I thought we were just gonna go to the inn or something.
We should. Yeah, maybe look at setting down your stuff there, but why don't you come by my place and have dinner? I'll swing by Merle's and get some nice big steaks, and we'll.
We love to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can our other friends be invited, or?
That's totally fine. Is it wrong though you came this way?
No.
Roll might be in jail or dead.
That too.
Anyway.
We can no. Well, I'd know if he was dead.
Okay.
Goes in and pulls out, opens up a drawer with a key, pulls out a small short sword, and puts on a coat and basically buckles it so the short sword runs along his lower back. And Jesus, Thomas's daughter. I never thought he was gonna have any kids.
Why not?
He just seemed like the wild type. Didn't seem like he was gonna settle down to me.
No.
Man after my own heart.
He's pretty even keel.
Well, when you talk to him, make sure you tell him I said hi.
I will.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna walk up. Walks up the office and heads on out. In the probably about 20 minutes, half an hour that this took, what would you two be up to? You probably saw them head off towards the building.
Well, I know what I would do, but what would Maul do?
Wait to see what you're gonna do.
Curse you. So Belrick's gonna look around a bit. He's gonna try to be a little inconspicuous about it, but he's clearly looking at the logging company. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You start making your way off?
Yep.
Okay. You get probably about halfway there, and you see the front door open, and two goblins and a bugbear walk out. Seem to be chatting. The bugbear locks up, and they start walking kind of in your general direction. Just kind of chit-chatting, laughing.
I'd like to keep an eye on him as he goes, but I'm not going to follow him.
Okay, so you're just kind of just loitering. Nice.
He is going to panic. And kind of like turn around and try and find something to hide behind.
You turn and you're just like there's a crane with some lumber on it, like lifting up to the top of house that's in the middle of construction. That's all that's right next to you.
I'm gonna try and hide behind it. And
All right, give me a stealth roll with disadvantage.
Like nervously summon an acorn.
Okay.
That is a 5.
They walk by and... You alright, big guy?
Huh? What? Yeah.
You look lost.
Yeah.
You looking for work?
No, I just got into town.
Oh, well, looking for strapping young lads like yourself, just let us know, how you feel about chopping down some trees.
Oh, no.
Not great.
Probably not the job for you then. Mining over there, though.
Is this your main facility?
No. We just started this one up. They needed somebody to come on, clear out here. They got some, there's a small lake just a little bit west of here that runs down this way. It's where the well links up to, and some pretty nice lumber up that way too. And so, going to check it out. We're, we specialize in exotic woods, if you know what I mean.
Please go into more detail.
Well, again, you want a job, let me know. But we're gonna go have a couple of drinks. What's your name, kid?
Hold on.
I just imagine you going, not Balric.
I'm gonna say you're. Yep.
Curlab.
Hey, Curlab. It's kind of a unique name.
Yeah, it's forward.
But
I'm a Minotaur.
Yeah, no. I know that we got one on the other. Tried hiring one on the other side, but he told us to pound sand. So, But yeah. Well, have a good night. Just don't mess with the cranes. They're I don't want you to get hurt.
Oh yeah. Where are you going to drink?
The Iron Eagle, the only real place there is to drink here. Unless you're gonna drink some of that freaking backwater booze that Mercutio makes, but I value my eyesight.
I might swing by later.
Yeah, well. So you got like 2 hours before they start open mic night, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Take care, kid.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, same here.
Do you want to roll?
No,
Anything for that?
they walk off. They're just kind of like, this guy's weird.
Okay.
And they head off off towards the inn. They walk past you. They see, hey, what's going on? Just make their way past and head on into the inn. Shortly after that, you would probably see a very plain-looking figure in a brown coat step out, and Aster, Nadia, and Fayola would step out shortly after.
Aster would probably be like right next to him, like talking like very excitedly.
Nadia's on the other side, just like staring at him.
And my eyes are going back and forth between all three of them with such wonder and interest and intrigue.
And she's just like super happy and just like
Everybody looks very giddy.
giddy.
You may not even notice them until they start to get fairly close to you. You would see them. You're very perceptive. I'm imagining you're kind of frazzled.
Yeah, as soon as I see that group walk away, I'm going to go towards the building.
Okay. You come out and you see Balric start to head towards the building a little ways down from you. It's got a bunch of logs out front. You're pretty sure it's a logging company.
Hey, Balric!
In a distance, you hear Aster yelling your name.
I keep going.
Okay.
Balric!
I keep going.
Is that one of your friends?
He's a little hard of hearing.
Apparently, but yeah.
Well, we need more. Bunch of frickin' half-ass hacks. Had a guy in here cutting down trees. Never really taught him what he was doing. Second tree, didn't prepare this guy. Fell on him. Frickin' had to medevac him out.
Ooh, sorry. Don't mean mean to laugh, but it's funny.
I guess. But yeah, alright, well, with your other friend.
Do you see Maul?
Yeah, you would probably, he's just like, I imagine like you're like leaning against the lamppost outside of House Contract, just like,
Yep.
very,
Waiting.
yeah.
See him over there, he's that edgy one.
Maul, you want some steak?
Sure.
Alright, this is Velarn, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Sure.
That's Maul.
He's friendly.
The most.
Sure.
He keeps us safe.
He does, yes.
Sizes you up. I can do that. Alright. Come on this way. Is your big friend gonna meet us?
Should...
I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Oh, so
And he,
you're not coming with us?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Well, could you give us directions so they can come meet us?
yes, I can. There is the, that big, looks like two-part house on the map. And there is a house right to the left of it. There's a row of three. It's oh, I'm sorry, no, it's further back than that. It's in between the red house and the three. Yes, that one. That is Velarn's house.
All right.
And he's like, yeah, well, let's head on. You walk by. You can hear from the bigger building in front. You can hear the tinking of a blacksmith. It's definitely a forge that you're gonna walk past. You see a hobgoblin in there just frickin' hammering away.
Remind me to go visit there later.
Okay, go visit there later.
Okay.
And they start taking you start heading over towards Velarn's house.
I'm gonna start walking towards him.
Okay.
Walking though.
Okay. You get up to the door of Needmore Logging Company.
I don't go to the door. I'm gonna look like around the sides for
Okay.
windows.
Yep.
And I'm gonna like go all the way around the building.
Okay.
Probably look for a back entrance once I get back there.
They're towards the back right-hand corner of the building. It's got like a big sliding door that it looks like that's where everything loads through.
Okay.
There doesn't, just the front door and that big like roller door looks to be all there is. There's windows that you can probably get into, but
Yeah, I want to like look through them as I'm going by.
okay. Give me a investigation roll.
That would be a 15.
15. Wood cutting material. You see something covered in cloth. It has a maybe vaguely humanoid shape, but it seems kind of wide for something that tall and squat. Looks to be like maybe like something kind of spiky at the corners, and where like the head would be seems kind of like flat, like it's just got shoulders. There's some lumber in there. That's about all you're able to tell through the windows.
I'm gonna go to the back door.
The big sliding one? Okay. As you're getting close, you notice on the other side of town, lantern lights are being lit, and you're able to catch the figure that's kind of walking around and like pointing a wand and lighting all the lanterns. Probably be over here in about 10 minutes. Okay. About that time, you would probably get to the front corner and you would see Balric by this big roller door towards the back of the building.
Alright. Keep casually going towards him.
Give me a strength roll. Or, well, you would try to lift it and it doesn't immediately lift.
Well, you caught it. That's pretty nifty.
Natural 20.
Okay. You just kind of... And just, you hear that snap of a hook, maybe about that big, and just a piece of metal just kind of drops down and... the door. You see Bauer just...
The bra.
A bit more... with a bit more oomph than you normally see him lift stuff.
I'll go in and lower it down back behind me.
Okay. You would probably get to the door as he was getting ready to lower it down. Maul comes around the corner, like, as you start to pull the door down.
So, what's going on? I'll put my like stick out to like catch it.
Okay.
What are we doing, bud?
You shouldn't be here.
Why?
I'm gonna like try and close it.
Actually, instead of just stopping him, I'm going to like
try to get in.
scoot
Are you
under.
going to try to prevent him from getting in?
And crushed to death.
It's a fairly heavy door. If you were to pull it too hard, you know you could probably hurt him if you slammed it on him.
I'm going
You're
from
just
this
gonna-
position to like quickly
Underneath.
dipping
Okay. Yeah.
under.
So you start to pull it down. He's like, no, I'm a little bit. Unless you're really gonna try hard to keep him out.
I wouldn't try that hard. I wouldn't risk hurting him in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. You're able to get inside with Barik, and the door closes behind you. Gets kind of dark in here,
I
and
wouldn't
you
say
can see it's
anything.
dim.
Turn around and start making my way inside.
Okay. It's pretty basic in here. There's a small office towards the front, and there's cut lumber, some big saws for cutting down the main logs, and that's about it. Lumber, that thing covered in cloth, and some saws.
I will take a brief look at the lumber. Does it all look pretty standard?
Give me a nature check.
Can I look at the thing under the cloth?
Yeah, you're just gonna pull the cloth off.
Sure.
So, standing there is a large mechanical, big old legs. It's got a big saw for one hand and a big grabbing claw, like two prongs on this side and another one on this side for like grabbing lumber. And it looks like some sort of suit. It's got a spot where you can slide inside. Think the lumber things from frickin'
World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mech shredders?
Mech shredders, yes. But it's more, instead of like a buzzsaw, it's more of like a chainsaw.
Oh.
Respect.
I'll just drop the cloth and we'll keep going on.
Okay.
It was only 6.
26. You're not able to tell. Seems like all normal lumber, but some of it feels maybe a little bit heavy, but...
Okay. I'm gonna try and find some paperwork or anything.
Yeah. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Any correspondence they have with the main camp?
Yeah, there's... you're able to find some correspondence where... It's from a couple weeks ago. The office here, somebody named Remy sent out a message, and the response back was, I don't care how big the animals are around there. Get the lumber. Move them out of the way if you need. If you need a removal team, let me know, and one can be there in a couple of days.
From Remy?
It's to Remy from Mr. J.
Oh, Mr. J.
I was thinking it.
I did not even think about that as I said it.
I just can't do the voice, so I wasn't even gonna try.
Mr. J and I are in love.
I'll look around for any other paperwork that would seem relevant, but if there's nothing else.
It's just got some numbers as far as what they've brought in as far as lumber and stuff like that.
Do they have details for like the wood or anything?
They're annotated, but it's all, a lot of it's done in shorthand, so you're not able to really make out exactly what stuff means. You saw some of like the markings. There's the wood that's in here has a different designation than some of the other stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll just head back out and start leaving.
Okay.
Let's follow.
Okay. Heading out the back door again?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you head on out. You're heading over towards Velarn's at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're invited to dinner this way.
I'll follow. Sorry.
Okay. So you guys start making your way across. Velarn's walking with you. He's like, alright, well, we should stop over here at the butcher. And he walks to the...
Well, I'm so sorry. I don't think I said it. I want to take that letter.
Okay, yeah. I assumed as much. And he's like, let's go over here and hit Merle's.
Merle, the butcher.
Does Merle sell any non-meat products?
Pastries?
He's just a butcher. Why?
Just because one of us doesn't eat meat.
How does he feel about like potatoes and milk?
Should be fine.
Okay, I'll make a.
It depends on how that's prepared. Is he eating a raw potato when he glasses milk?
No, I've got a potato chowder.
Oh, interesting.
That sounds very good.
I'll have some of that.
Okay. And he's like, well, I'll be right out, or if you want to come in, and he just walks over and opens up a door and he heads on inside. You're all standing outside?
I'll wait.
Okay.
Outside, yeah.
He comes back out 2 minutes later with a small box with a bunch of meat, and he's like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
And he starts heading in, and you'd probably get there maybe about 5 minutes or so after they do. And he's in there, he's like, all right.
I'll offer to help cook.
Oh, all right, yeah. Just somebody keep an eye out for your friends and let them in.
Sure, Nadia, why don't we do that?
Oh, you could do that.
But I could use another pair of eyes. You know, these ones, they twinkle so, but they miss so much. And see so much.
Okay. Okay. I want to also like just observe every inch of his house. I want to absorb this individual.
Okay.
What?
Weird.
I just want.
I need to know.
Anybody get skin?
It's pretty... There's a...
That's the next step.
There's a small writing desk that has... Looks to be some ledgers. It's got a bookshelf next to it that is... It's not big, but the bookshelf is full.
Yeah.
Variety of different subjects. There's a dragon chessboard set up that's like half played. Pretty basic though.
Can I make the next move in the dragon chess?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Oh my god.
About that time, you guys would get up to the door.
Who is it?
It's Maul.
Prove.
Maul who?
Prove you're Maul.
Just let him in.
It's
That's
him.
Maul.
Your friends are quite interesting.
They're kind of brats.
I'm gonna open the door and say, "Good evening." Come on in.
Alright.
Take your shoes off.
For real.
It's
take your
very
shoes
nice
off.
floor.
I
It's
don't wear shoes.
Oh, you don't.
Oh.
Take your feet off.
There's just some like brown, dirty wraps.
There.
I love the commitment.
Have you considered washing your feet ever?
I do. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Take care
That's
of that.
impressive.
I'm gonna press a digitation your feet. Your feet, just your feet. Everything above that is still dirty, but your feet are stark clean.
Sparkling.
Thanks.
Yes, exactly.
I'd like to say, obviously I have a tail, but it's just kind of whatever when I exist. But when I'm helping Velarn cook, my tail is like essentially not super a third arm, but like definitely like helping him more active than it would be because I'm like totally like I love cooking so much.
So you start wrestling up some dinner. So how old's your brother?
He's 2. Well, The one that got taken, that is. I have 2 other brothers.
Alright, well, we'll eat something and then maybe we can see what we can do.
Okay.
Alright.
My father said you were... Who told me? Rawl told me you were a tracker.
I've got a little something stashed away. That'll
Okay.
help. And he kind of goes back to cooking and we'll kind of make some idle chit chat with you. It doesn't take too long. And come back out. And, which one is the?
I want to poke at Bobble's on shelves while we wait.
Okay. You actually find some. There's on the shelf above the desk. Actually, a dragon shard like this big, set in on like a little piece of copper, and it just kind of it balances perfectly. It's like a top almost. It like sticks out like this far, and then there's just like a band with like a needle on it.
I want to pick it up.
Pick it up.
So I can take the dragon shard out of the contraption.
You can't take it out of it. It's like there's like a band around the middle of the dragon shard.
Oh, okay.
This guy make a Beyblade?
I would like to pick it up still because I don't.
You pick it up and
never handled one.
Once the needle is like resting on your hand, it just like you go like this and like until you get like way over here, it stays pretty parallel. And like if you go all the way, it'll fall off, but it balances on the piece of copper.
I'll just stare at this for a bit.
Okay. And
Shiny.
you see Aster and Velarn come out, food in hand. Somebody doesn't eat meat?
Ham. That's Balric.
And slides a bowl full of like potatoes and milk. No,
You know,
I don't think of what else you put in chowder. And I'm like, I don't like put bacon inside of my chowder.
The worst cereal in existence.
It's
raw
a potatoes with some carrots and like a creamy sauce.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm gonna grab one of the carrots and give it to Patches, like right in front of him.
Oh, you got a squirrel.
His name is Patches.
Little guy. This is a little wave. While he's mawing away on a carrot. Like, all right, well, everybody, sit down and enjoy your meal, and Oh, you like that?
I've never held a dragon shard before.
Oh, do a lot of that here.
No.
You guys looking for work? Use some more miners.
Probably not mining. I'm not very strong. She's not very strong.
That's
I
fair.
haven't been a miner in years.
She lifted a whole carriage by herself.
I
It was
did.
impressive.
Wow.
Well,
Beefy
Alright.
kid.
What?
It wasn't. Anyway.
All right.
Yes, entirely alone.
So you were all just out here helping Aster find her brother?
Well, yes, I am.
For the most part.
Out of the good of my heart.
Sure.
I'm gonna roll for that. Either way, it's a 21 because deception and persuasion is all the same.
Well, that's nice of you.
Isn't it? Thank you.
Mostly, yeah.
You said you were friends in the caravan?
Yeah, actually, I used to travel with them. As of 7 days ago, I left.
That's how we met, actually.
Oh. Were you at one of her shows and I need help finding my brother?
Yeah, when I was in Gatherhold on my way to New Throne, because that's where one of the tickets my father took me. They were there, and I had some time to kill after I rode a dinosaur, and we just met and got to talking, and she sort of took me under her wing.
Rode a dinosaur?
Mhm.
The halflings.
It was a Stegosaurus.
Oh.
His name was Midios.
Huh.
He was very impressive.
Sounds like it. Well, I should get down to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Are we eating?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm
Just kind of mouth through.
staring.
I'm picking and sipping whatever drink he has. Does he give us any like wine or anything?
Yeah, it's just like a simple like mulled wine.
Oh well, it'll have to do.
Yeah. Grabs all the dishes. He's like, all right. If you wouldn't mind taking these in the back, I need to go and get something if we're gonna get this underway.
Okay.
So you hear rustling in like a back room and like boxes moving, couple curses. Comes back out with a small. It's got 4 dragon shards on it, and there's a needle sticking up out of the middle, and there are 4 channels just kind of running off, heading towards the dragon shards.
What on earth is that?
A little something.
Looks like an ogre's piercing.
We drafted up. Should give us some idea of where your brother is.
How does it work?
That thing there goes into your hand.
Oh my.
My hand?
Unless he's got some more.
Tracked by blood.
I mean, if you wanna.
No, it's
You
fine.
wanna
I'll
be
do it. I'll do it.
All right. I'm gonna warn you. It's a little disconcerting the first time it happens. You should see him, or at least through him.
Okay.
Your daddy's not hiding around the corner or something like that, right?
No.
That you can muddle things up. All right. Well, give me 1 second, and he starts fiddling with some things, and he's like, "All right, dear. Whenever you're ready, just give it a good hard whack."
Oh god.
Can someone hold my hand?
I got you.
Thank you, Nadia.
That's sweetie, sorry.
Just like wait for a second, close my eyes, and just slam it down.
And you feel it bite into your hand. It does 3 points of piercing damage. It's
I want to puke.
and you just see rivulets of blood just make their way down towards the dragon shard. And you see Aster go rigid, and her eyes just go completely white. And your eyes, you feel your eyes open, and you can see what looks to be walls just kind of all around you, very close. You're laying on some small, cold floor. It's pretty dark. There's this kind of feeling of just not even being able to just move your eyes. You can just kind of see, and then there's kind of a almost like static, and you're looking down at a book, and it looks to be a set of human hands just kind of flipping through pages.
How big are the hands?
Adult size hands. And you're looking, and it kind of, the static goes back, and you're kind of back in this small spot, and you can hear just kind of like a faint like of a song, and then it kind of cuts back, and you're back to the adult hands, and you're looking down a page. A note, some notes are taken down on the side, and it cuts out.
Could I ascertain anything of the notes or the pages?
Yes, and you could see a bit of the room too. The room is has blue painted walls, wood floors. The note, the book was completely an infernal. It was It looked like some sort of magic. There was a large circle with a bunch of runes around it. It looked. Your guess would be you've seen a spell book before. It was a spell book written in Infernal.
Okay.
It looked like maybe some sort of transportation spell. If you want to give me an Arcana roll.
Sure.
And when you were the hands, you could clearly hear that song that you heard humming coming from your lips.
14.
14? It is definitely a teleportation spell, and it looks like it's designed to be more of a contingency, like that it will activate when you're reading through it. If it's set up so that whoever cast it dies, it will take them somewhere. And you just kind of hear this faint, just kind of humming, a song. It's almost familiar, but you feel like if you could hear the words, you might know it, but it feels close, like very close. And you just you see Aster the color just immediately returns to her eyes and sinks down. Well, what'd you see?
I don't really know.
Well, tell me.
Can I have a minute, please?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Do I need to keep this here?
No, just take that off.
Okay.
I'm gonna healing word her hand.
Thank you.
You take more than 4 points of damage, and I think you took less than that. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bling. I'm gonna just 1 minute go outside. Not outside, just back against the wall. Like, try not to break down. Probably shed a few tears. Breathe a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Patches go outside.
Okay. Patches comes out a window and just kind of like crawls down the building and lands on your shoulder. Just kind of nuzzles you.
Patches.
He's got a chewing on a nut and just kind of puts his hand on your hand.
Oh, you're a good boy.
Cocky son of a bitch too.
Okay.
Does that only work with blood relations?
Yeah. Are you looking for something else?
Yeah.
And just kind of.
Just gonna go back to eating.
Well.
Come back inside.
You good?
You said I saw through people, right?
Yeah, you should have seen through your brother's eyes.
I saw through 2 people.
Do you have any family out here in Kabara?
No, they're all back in Breland.
Oh, that doesn't.
But I could feel that my brother's close, really close.
Oh well, that's fantastic. If you could feel him, but you couldn't. What did it look like where he was?
It was a really small room, and it was really dark, and he was laying on what I'm assuming is a stone ground.
That's weird. All right.
The other person I saw through was looking at a spell book, and if I can only, what I'm assuming, look through my family, my parents don't know spells.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's something with the, whatever made you a tiefling?
I thought it just happens sometimes.
Here's what I can do. I don't have everything I need right now. You give me a description of your brother. I can see if I can try to divine a location. If I can't, that means he's hidden by magic.
Okay.
And if whoever this other kin of yours is can do magic, it's possible that they can keep him hidden. Small room. I mean, if it's like just the size of him, you could say, yeah, like you could see like a wall like at the end of your feet, and but you couldn't quite tell what there was above this way, but it was just like almost like a box.
Poor baby boy. Yeah, it was a small room.
All right. Well, why don't you all get some rest over at the inn? My friend Brandis is the one who owns the inn. Let him know that I sent you over.
Okay.
And he'll give you a discounted rate.
Much appreciated.
As long as he hasn't signed any contracts yet. He's looking to get it guild approved. Control those rates and everything, but I've had this thing for 15 years, and this is the first time something like this has happened. I'm really sorry.
I'll deal with it.
We'll find your brother. I have never not found something I was looking for.
Okay.
Puts it, grabs it, and kind of sets it off to the side. And it's like, well, you wanna drink or something before you go?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have a drink.
Absolutely.
Goes over, and there's a nice cabinet, and pulls open a drawer and reaches into the drawer and lifts up what looks to be the bottom of a drawer and pulls out a small bottle. Just goes and grabs 6 shot glasses and pours them on out. Here you go, everyone.
Oh, no, thank you.
Come on, it'll put hair on your chest.
I'll take.
I have plenty of that.
It's got so much hair.
All right.
Tiniest little sip.
I'm gonna hold up my hand. Yoink.
What?
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, I forgot that was gonna happen.
What? Oh.
Why are you like this, Nick?
You drank 2?
Yeah.
Give me a con.
Okay.
It burns.
Oh yeah.
19.
19. Okay. You feel a fireball hit your stomach, and I'm a fucking sailor. You just see Maul just boom, boom, and just.
Oh.
I got this. You took 1 sip, and it was.
The babyest sip.
Yeah, it's
never done a shot before. Baby sip.
Yeah, it was pretty harsh.
You want to finish that?
It's got a.
I took it.
It tastes like that time when you were little that you accidentally spilled the entire thing of cinnamon into the pie.
Ooh.
But worse.
Is this Fireball?
Like
Is this
six-
Fireball?
yeah.
But
but it's got a nice.
it's fantasy
Yeah,
fireball.
it's fantasy fireball. You're fairly
Doesn't
certain
look
it's
straight, that's
flammable.
like
It's that spicy.
Oh, it's the only way.
Mal, how'd you do 2 of those without any reaction whatsoever?
Because because I drink this kind of stuff all the time.
You should quit.
What do you mean?
My throat burns.
Do you have more?
This is for special occasions.
Well, this is the specialist.
You keep doing you, Mom.
He kind of, if you're in town for a while, there's a bit of betting that goes on for those who are kind of rough and tumble. You seem like the type.
Do like a bit of rough and tumble, yes.
Oh, he does.
Wink.
All right. Well, I'm gonna gather some shit together, and we're gonna try to find a stolen 2-year-old, I guess.
It's just like every Thursday night.
The idea.
Do you guys have anything to do in the meantime? And I can see if I can get you some work in the meantime.
I was going to visit my family.
Oh, not a bad idea.
You should come by sometime.
I'll have to check it out. They got a show tomorrow night, I think.
It's a really good show. Although, since they lost a key player, it's not as great
I
anymore.
think they lost someone
Thought you
much
just robbed
longer
people
ago,
while the show was
and the show
going.
has gone down.
It's terrible. No one gets robbed anymore.
Oh.
Pity.
Would that make it better?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know, because you seem nice, that church, when it's done, is also basically probably going to be the law as well. We're chartered under between Blaylock and the Silver Flame, so just don't cause too much trouble.
Did you guys do
Yeah.
a show about the Silver Flame?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's probably just good old Timarone and
Yeah.
how the
Yeah.
the creation of the flame. Not my choice as far as religions, but
It wasn't my favorite. That's why I was in the crowd for that one.
that's fair. All right, well, good night, I guess.
Good.
Pleasure. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for the food.
Both of his hands. Very earnestly. Thank you very much.
I haven't done much for you yet, other than confuse you. So
This is the biggest lead I've had in a week and a half.
I don't understand why anybody wants a 2-year-old, but unless they
very
were looking for your
portable.
dad.
Well, his note did say he thinks they're doing it to draw him out, so.
Well, what I would suggest is think about people that you would know your father had children. And I didn't know. He didn't have any kids when he left us, so
I mean, apart from the people that we lived with in Skyraker Forest, it was just people from the Brat Covenant.
right. Covenant? What are you up in the Principalities? Right, Covenant. Oh, well, I can ask around, see if any of my contacts know anything about this Bright Covenant.
That or just the town was called Dune's Edge. Dune's Edge.
Grabs some parchment and jots it down. See what I can find out.
Okay.
And I work in the mornings. We got a delegation from Zill coming over. We had a bit of an issue with the mining. They're coming to look at some stuff. They sent over some experts, so I'm going to be tied up in the morning.
Okay.
But I could probably meet you tomorrow around lunchtime, and we can figure out what we need. Would you be opposed to, running some errands for parts if need be?
Not at all.
Depends on the difference in the parts.
I mean, any of you familiar with herbalism at all?
Oh well, no. Yeah.
They're just for what I need. I may need some specific things, and I'll probably may have to send you guys out for it. But let me go through my supplies, see what I have. You all try to get some rest.
Okay.
Certainly.
Remember what we talked about.
I will.
And there's you're perceptive enough, you would probably see the skin tone on part of the face like around here change very slightly, but no idea. It would probably almost seem like a trick of the light, where it just kind of like the skin tone almost darkens just slightly, moving down the face. And
I'm gonna just move my necklace out from underneath my robes. Yeah. I'll keep an eye.
and he just kind of, all right. Well, you all have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Thank you for dinner.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Merle's got some good meat. He seems
I can't wait to find out.
he's quite an eccentric fellow, but
Oh,
Nobody-
Yes, we do.
nobody knows meat like Merle.
I beg to differ.
Opens
What?
opens the door and
What do
sees
you
you
know
all
about
out.
meat? Are you butcher too?
Oh, I'm many things.
You remember the banana from earlier? Okay, let's go.
Bananas aren't meat.
In the right hands, anything's possible.
And we go.
All right. So you start heading over towards the Iron Eagle. As you're heading by, you see the hobgoblin that was in the forge come out and just kind of close the forge doors and kind of nod to all of you. Arm looks weird. You know, has kind of a shimmer to it. You don't get a real good view because they keep it away from you, but they head on into their house. Just like a evening, folks.
Good evening.
Closes the door. Iron Eagles. There's definitely some music playing. You can hear some good music. The vocals coming out are not fantastic.
Oh no, we need to fix this.
We need to fix this
This
indeed.
is
It's
awful.
open
This
like
is not
that,
okay.
isn't it?
Is there anybody over at the unfinished tower still, or
Yeah, that looks like there's some people over there.
I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay. So Maul breaks off from you.
Mom, where are you going?
They told us to come by later. It's later.
Alright.
Nadia, do you remember that performance we did for
Which one,
the
darling?
Wild Night Festival? You know.
Ooh, the Wild Night Festival?
Well, you know that one.
You're thinking...
I'm thinking the Wild Night.
Do you
number.
think that fits right now?
It can with lube? Anything's possible.
That's... yeah.
What?
You're brave enough.
And drinking is just societal lube.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
So the four of you are heading into the inn.
I'd go with Maul.
You're gonna go with Maul? Okay. So the two of you head over. They just finished unloading the wagon. The older dwarf. Oh, you're back. Good. We just kind of finished up. Give me just a moment.
All right.
Goes in and comes back out with a pouch. 5 of you.
Yes.
20 gold each. Sound fair?
Sure.
Throws you a pouch of gold. I greatly appreciate it. And if you decide you want to open up a box, I'll waive the. I'll cut the fees in half.
Sounds good.
Safest way to keep your gold. Get it anywhere in Corvair. Even now in rinky little towns in Kabara.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you again. You all have a good night.
You do.
And he heads inside. So you open the door.
A corner table.
Corner table. It's a good size inn. Furniture's well worn, good shape, not super high, fancy quality. Towards the back there is a large green flag with a crown, a bell over a hammer and bellows. Most of you would know that was the flag of Seer, the country that was destroyed in the morning. And behind the bar is a tall, handsome, older man, dark hair, and the clothes he's wearing are a very intricate, gorgeous cut. They've got even like some lace work. The whole thing completely black all the way through. And it's got except for a small, what looks to be some sort of insignia on the lapels. Good evening.
Oh wait, I was gonna go to the booth, but just remind him what Velarn
Oh, absolutely.
Go sit down to us.
Thaler Thorngage, at your service.
Randus Talar.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Tolar, my name is Nadia Todal.
It's not that close, but yeah.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
Dude,
take his hand and like
I'll walk away.
just stroke on the arm. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Velarn sent us here. Said you could give us a discount on some rooms. We're traveling through and had to do some business with him. But honestly, it's just the pleasure of being here with you is all that I need.
Yeah, no problem. We can I can do half rooms. How long you need them for?
That's a great question. Aster, how long are we here for?
I don't know.
Let's say a week.
A few days.
We'll start with a few days.
3. Do that for now.
3 rooms? Yes, please.
3 rooms, 3 days. How many you need to sleep? Single rooms, double rooms.
Double rooms.
Okay.
1 single, 2 doubles.
Okay.
My bed's always available.
3 days. Let me see what I can do for you. Gold and a half.
But I'm running so short. How about a gold and a nightcap? I'll tell you some wonder stories.
How about a gold and you play some halfway decent music?
You know what? That I can do.
Deal.
I'm gonna give him a gold. Nadia, I think that's our cue.
What? Okay. Whistle stick out.
Immediately, like in the back corner of the table booth thing, just like.
This is what we do.
About the time they're finishing up, the 2 of you would probably be getting to the bar.
I ruined my butt.
It's a nice place.
No.
When you come in, you've seen other flags. You definitely know it's a Theron flag, and you're familiar with other crests. He was Theron military, and he's wearing like a formal, like an altered formal top. You have never seen those insignias before. It is definitely not something that you recognize. You've seen like the infantry, but these have wings on them. Just like what can I do for everybody? Drinks.
we are with them.
Ah,
Sure. Drinks sounds good.
ale, wine.
Ale.
All right.
Seared. What's the wings?
Military man? We never got all the way off the ground. I was first Metral Air. Iron Eagles. Name of the bar. We're gonna fly and fight from the air. It's gonna be good. And he looks over, and there's a table next to where Aster is sitting, and there are 3 gnomes. But, trust issues. So, things went south. But, yeah.
Braver than me. If I fall overboard, it's the water.
Yeah, I was never much for sailing. Mostly because I can't swim, but,
Sailing wasn't much for me.
Yeah, fair.
Can I have water?
Of course. There you go.
Thank you.
You're a soft-spoken fella.
Thank you.
You got any family around these parts?
No.
You don't run into a whole lot of your type, but a couple years back, big Minotaur guy came in, staff came through, was heading up towards the lake. Wasn't sure if there was any relation.
Catch his name?
It is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. I'm sorry. If I remember it, tell you.
I'm gonna take the gold pouch out and literally just start counting on the counter.
You're from Kabara, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice place, but I probably wouldn't do that right here.
I think it'll be fine for now. I'll be quick.
He just kind of looks around and takes in the room and goes back to cleaning glasses.
No, count it out. 20 each.
Okay, yeah. There was 100 gold in there.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna bring it over to? Because they're at a table.
Oh, I assumed he was with me
Oh,
because
okay,
he also
so-
got a drink,
okay.
so I'll give him the one, and then I'll I don't know, pocket, so that it keeps separate.
Okay.
And then I won't walk near anyone on my way over.
Just around the whole outside.
He goes outside the building and comes back into the window.
Okay.
I'm at a table. They're about to go.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking. We're getting ready.
Yeah.
Not quite there yet.
What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, you'll see.
Just you wait.
Are you gonna sing?
Among other things.
Maul hands you 20 gold.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Is this-
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Hey, you got one of those for me?
Who are you?
With a halfling. Bobby?
Hi, I'm Aster. It's nice
Doesn't
to
ring a
meet
bell.
you.
No,
Sorry, no,
no.
I don't.
Nope.
I mean, you were giving out gold. I figured I'd, jump in on it.
Did you help
Hard
kill that
earned.
Tarask? No, I didn't think so.
You can't
Shut your face
imagine
hole.
what we had to go through for this.
What? What's a Tarask?
It's that big thing we
It was
killed.
the big thing.
I mean,
I take out my violin and whistle stick. I'm like, they're
And you play the violin with the whistle stick.
dual wielding.
Amazing. Get out my flute. And we gonna play a ditty.
okay. Give me a performance roll from the two of you.
I can't see what that did.
You know, that's not
Ooh.
great.
Mine's pretty good.
17?
23.
23.
Hell yeah, girl.
These two just start playing well into the night. The party, people are just having a blast. We're so sick of open mic night. They got two professionals in there.
Yeah, I'm working the crowd. I'm hitting on people with winks and singing to people. You know, all the usual stuff you do to try and get tips.
Do you sing to me?
Oh hell yeah! I would
Between the
definitely find
two
my
of
way to
you,
Aster.
you end up with 9 gold in tips
Ooh.
and
Well, I should get the 5.
3 free drinks each. Do you drink all of your free drinks?
How many free drinks?
3.
Each?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm,
Throughout
okay.
the night,
Yeah.
progressively, yes.
Okay.
Why do you get the 5?
Because I lead this act.
No, you don't.
I
Give
clearly
me
did.
con for the two of you.
Oh boy. Save or check?
Save.
Oh, man.
Oh. 9.
How late do you all stay listening to music?
17.
I'd probably stay up as late as I possibly could, mostly because I wouldn't want to be alone that night.
Okay.
Oh, I'd be making sure she's. I'd be singing to her and whatnot.
Okay.
I'm going to close down, just kind of lingering at the bar.
Are you gonna drink?
I'll have one drink.
One drink.
He's plastered and
towards,
collapses.
towards the end of the night. And then I'm going to wait for a good moment to get him alone. Off to the side.
What's up, son?
The Minotaur you mentioned.
Yeah.
Was his name Ralstus?
Yeah, that's the one.
Definitely a bit spooked off of that.
Do you know?
I gotta go. Immediately gets up and I'll just slap like 5 gold on the counter and run out.
You. It was only.
Well, run up to. No, I'll run out.
Okay. So you're gonna pretty much stay up as late as you can. Are you drinking the whole time?
I'll drink slow, but
Okay.
I mean, I'll be up the whole time.
My con save was, I think, 17.
17.
But I'm going to act as if I'm getting progressively more drunk.
Mine with a 9.
You get a bit tipsy as the night goes on. Your music gets a little bit Slippery, you
Thanks
end
for
the
coming
night.
out, everyone. I'll be here all night.
A nice slow song, and you finish the last notes.
Are there anybody dancing?
For this one, yeah, there's that same halfling before. He's dancing like a slow dance by himself.
Oh.
As it
I love
goes,
that.
just like all happy, and you finish the last note, and you hear a Faola next to you, just passed out, and the halfling's like, right, just to the ground.
Oh, I wanted to dance during that.
You probably could have danced in there too.
Okay.
Is there any chance you two would do anything even nautically themed at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
we
a
would throw one in
Sea
there.
shanty-ish?
We
Yeah.
would totally. That's how you get towns like this going.
Yeah.
I rolled already, if that's okay, or if
Yeah.
I would roll again. I will join in on sea shanty.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you roll for a performance?
Well, I rolled a 17, so a 16.
He knows all of the words. He keeps his tune. May not be exactly perfectly in tune with you guys, but pretty damn good. Like, it is definitely like...
He's just singing another sea shanty over our sea shanty.
So as you all head to bed... Oh, good.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Was Balric in there for like that slow dance or no?
No, he was probably out before the slow dance.
Damn it.
Probably as the last song was getting ready to... well, the second to last song was finishing would probably be about when Balric... You saw Balric, like, storm up the stairs. Like, everybody could probably hear it. There's probably one of... You probably worked into some drum beats to your song. As you just...
We learn to adapt. We move with it.
There you go. So, there are a lot of drunks having to be pushed out of here. And, you two,
What? What?
come back anytime.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
And he walks up to you and he's like, "You're gold," and goes to hand it back. He goes to hand back the gold.
Thank you.
Clink, 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 clink,
That's
clink.
fine.
Cool. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Oh, it was so juicy, guys.
Ah,
It was such a
such a-
juicy
Love that
episode.
house.
Such a good episode. Oh, Savage, I loved it.
Thank you,
I hope everybody
everybody,
had fun.
for
Yes.
hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. We certainly did.
Sweaty in here.
It is,
It is
yeah,
very
it's
hot in
frosty
here.
And it has nothing to do with the heat.
No.
It was our performance.
Yes.
Well, again, thanks everybody. Thank you for everybody who hung out and
Yeah.
chat with us.
Come hang out tomorrow to watch this.
I play
boy
video games.
Stream video
He
games.
plays the best video games.
Video games.
He plays pretty
He
decent.
plays video games the best, I think would be the way to put it that.
He plays video games.
Join.
There it is.
I'm gonna do this. Join our Discord
Ooh.
and also follow us on. Oh God, this is really hard to do on an iPad. Follow us on
Twitter.
Twitter, and also visit our YouTube for VODs and stuff.
Woo.
But yeah, that's it.
Have a great night, everyone. Fight fascism.
Be good.
Doses.